that they get seen. We decided to do senior night early this year just due to COVID in case the season gets canceled. So we're going to go ahead and head to the field.
Noah Hogan, son of Ken and Sheila Hogan. Caleb Holmes, son of Jeremy and Elaine Holmes.
Let's go, Charles!
Dude, Charles got a fresh cut.
Where have you been? Oh yeah, that's right, at home.
Cody Powell, son of Tim and Shelley Powell.
Dad's name is what?
Tim.
Tim?
White.
Thomas Shaw, son of Jeff and Aaron Shaw.
I don't know if it should even go. I don't think it comes to the name Ed.
Hayden Simpson, son of Wesley and Mary Simpson.
Simpson do be a stud.
Yep. That is my child.
Ashton White, son of Teaden and Jacqueline White.
If I had to make my parents do that, they wouldn't. They'd be like, why do I have to go out there?
We have 3 seniors that were not able to be with us tonight, but we will recognize them at a future game. They are Griffin Barnett, Brandon Beck, and Jacob Yassin.
Yeah, even if that wasn't open, he just felt.
Sorry. The park.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us, and what such a senior class that we got here. You know, we're really looking forward to a big season, and we really hope that we can have a full season, Matt.
Yeah, you know, across the state, some players are not able to play due to some of the COVID stuff going on. So, you know, we're going to hang in there as long as we can. As long as the governor allows us to play football, we're going to play football.
Absolutely, that's exactly right, and that's exactly what I like to hear. But so, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Think we should run a commercial or?
Well, let's talk about real quick. We're going. We do have some players out tonight. You know, it's senior night. We got a senior quarterback going to be starting tonight in Noah Hogan. Also, you know, we've got a few linemen out tonight, so we're going to have some guys going to have to step up. Batesville, they've got a young offensive line. They have a lot of people that graduated last year, so we've got some defensive linemen out. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, are their young guys going to win, or are young guys going to come in and win? And that's going to play a big role in who wins this football game.
Yeah, absolutely. What a season like no other, Matt. It's crazy how one day we think something's going to happen, and the next day it's totally different.
Yeah, well, there's so many restrictions going on right now, so you just don't know from day to day. But, you know, we've got a great staff here. We've got a great group of kids. They're doing what they need to do. Fans are doing what they need to do to allow this thing to keep going. And as we have a few hiccups here and there, we'll get past them and we'll keep moving forward. And I really believe, you know, this team has a lot of really key players on it, but it is also a team that can play with players that are down. You know, and that's good to know because players can get injured at any time. We had a quarterback go out last year early in the season, had a sophomore in Cooper Wilcox come in and played great. So, you know, to have a team like we have this year, we've got a lot of players that can fill in, and this offense can still move the ball down the field. Defense, I think, will still fly around and make plays. And that's what we're going to have to do tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
And we're back with Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone that is online tuning in on the YouTube channel or maybe the athletic department page. We're just thankful that y'all are here with us. You know, Matt, you came into the booth today and you're like, "Damn, we have some new sponsors." So I want you to go ahead and share with the class.
Yeah, so this week, you know, we picked up Steak and Shake. That's a big one. Steak and Shake's going to be with us for the 2021 year. Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon. They're going to be a sponsor for us this year. Just today, I found out from Chef Lynn's that they're going to sponsor this year. Ricochet Outdoors. And of course, we picked up Old Bart Southern Eats last week. And of course, our founding sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security Bank. So it is unbelievable the support that we're seeing from especially the community, the businesses in the community, stepping up, supporting us, which allows us to do the broadcast. There's cost that comes into this as far as equipment, things like that. The work is all volunteer work. It's because we do it because we want to, because we love the game, we love our community. But there is, just like anything, there's cost that comes with that. And to have sponsors step up, local sponsors who also care about the programs and want to have this available to our fans on Friday nights, especially in a time where everybody can't be here.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to, bring the game every Friday night and have a whole list of sponsors is just, it's awesome. It really is. When I'm watching sports, a lot of times you don't want to see the commercials, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about the commercials because I know the businesses.
And it's local. You have a feel for it. Like, that's I actually really relate to that.
Right.
It's close to home.
And also to see them knowing that they're spending their money because they want to help the school, the students, the players, and us to be able to allow the state, our town, listen to Panther football on Friday nights.
Yeah, and we can't have a full capacity. And I remember as a kid, I would come to these things, and I'm like, this is the entire world is at this football game. it was just so overwhelming, but it was so cool. And now we can't have that full amount that we usually do. So we have the opportunity to be able to give people that at home the opportunity to watch this game.
Right, and I think especially now with not knowing what we were coming into the season with, last year kind of a down year, didn't make the playoffs which is real rare for Greenbrier football, and then with everything happening in the spring and summer, we didn't know what we had coming into the year. But man, talk about excitement in Greenbrier with a great couple of scrimmages, and then last week getting out, scoring 35 points in the first quarter against BB, and, of course, ending the game 56-7. So people in Greenbrier are excited about the Panther football, and so we've got a great crowd. Everybody that can get here or be here's here, and then it's unbelievable. We had the record broadcast last week, the most fans ever viewed. Last I checked, it was over 2,000 views.
That's awesome.
And so I fully expect that to be considerably more this week.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to go ahead and while we're here in the Old Bart Southern Eats pregame show, I'm going to talk a little bit about Batesville. That's who we are playing tonight.
The Pioneers.
The Batesville Pioneers. And we don't have a really great track record with them.
In 2015, that's the last time we played Batesville. We met them in the second round of the playoffs, and they put it on us, 40-14, knocked us out of the playoffs. They traditionally, Batesville, the Pioneers, have a great football program. Last year, they were real injury-laden.
Just like we were last year.
That's right. That's right. So they didn't have a great season last year, but they do have a all-conference quarterback. Now, one thing to our advantage is they've got a really young offensive line. I think they graduated a lot of seniors off the offensive line. So with our defensive line being pretty deep, we run a lot of guys in and out. So, we do have some out this week, but also we have guys that can go in and play that role. Hopefully with a young offensive line, we can cause pressure, get back there, wreak havoc on that quarterback. He's good. We expect him to make good throws. But if we put a hat on him and do it, especially if we can do it early in the game, we could really disrupt their offense. That's going to be, controlling this quarterback is going to play a big role in how the outcome of this game is.
Yeah, Matt, they have 6 returning seniors on offense and then 7 on defense. So they have half of an offense and half of a defense that's returning that has that experience. And their coach, Dave King, his record at the school is 196, 88, and 2. So, like you were saying, they have a traditionally pretty good football program. Last year they didn't have as much success as they had in the past. They went 4-7, but you talked on the injury riddles that they had, and they did make the playoffs last year. They lost to Harrison in the first round. Harrison, phenomenal team. But they beat Blytheville and Greene County Tech, Paragould, and even Nettleton. So they're going to be a pretty good team. I feel like we're going to be evenly matched, and Hootens does too. They gave Batesville a 1-point advantage tonight.
Yeah, part of that I believe has to do with the fact that nobody didn't know what Greenbrier was going to be. We come in the season, we're ranked 3rd in the conference, so of course we're not going to get a lot of early season praise. I guarantee you, if we continue to play football the way we have leading up to this point, that will change. One thing you mentioned that they have 6 players on offense, 6, 7 on defense, returning starters. One thing that tells you is they have weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've got some young guys in places that may be crucial, especially on the offensive line. But we know that if they've got an all-conference quarterback and they've got a young offensive line, then they probably got some guys that can catch and run with the football.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt.
On defense, they've got a linebacker, Justin Llewellyn. He is a senior. He's going to be a big player. And then also their defensive tackle is a 3-year starter on all-conference, Ethan Rigel. I'm not real sure how to pronounce that. But
I'm sure we'll butcher it plenty of times tonight, Matt.
Yeah. So, it's going to be real important, especially with a quarterback that has not been starting for us playing tonight. It's going to be real important that we can get a push up front on the offensive line and protect the quarterback.
Yeah, Matt. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the keys of the game. You're listening to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice. At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice. Back with Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. What a great job by our band doing the national anthem there. That's just really exciting, just to see everyone standing with their hats off. The band is playing. Everyone's looking at the flag. That's just really cool. So, Matt, why don't you give us the keys of the game?
Okay, this week's 3 keys to the game for Greenbrier to be successful tonight against the Batesville Pioneers. Number 1, we're going to have to get the quarterback comfortable early with the run game. And we're going to have to do basically a lot like last week. If we can do like last week, come out, establish the run early, pound the defense over and over, 4 yards, 5 yards, constantly pound the run, that's going to open up a lot of things for Noah. It's going to let Noah get comfortable in the pocket. It's going to let him, throw a lot of short passes, get those early jitters out of the way, and open up a lot of other things. So if we can get in there, give him comfort, protect the pocket, get a push, run the ball effectively, that's going to be huge. Number 2, no big plays on defense. We are going to have to eliminate big plays on defense. Hasn't been a problem so far for us this season, but I expect to see a much better offense this week. So
a much tougher opponent than
absolutely
we've seen the past few weeks.
And what we do by eliminating the big plays is we can keep hopefully we can keep the field position and pin them back on their side of the field. Field position in this game is going to be big, so I believe if we can eliminate those big plays, that's going to play a huge role as well. And number 3, win the time of possession. A lot of that has to do with the run game. It's funny, all these things kind of work together, which is not really such a surprise. That's the way your offense should be. You should be able to have great harmony, running the ball, keeping the ball on the ground, controlling the clock, and typically you win the time of possession. Most often you're going to win the game.
Yeah, Matt, absolutely. One thing that I had in my game notes early on, and I really noticed it from last week. Cooper, if I remember correctly, we started out with a little bit deeper of a pass with him throwing the ball. We ran the ball great. We built the run game up, and then we didn't have great success at the very beginning with Cooper, but then we went to the shorter passes, and we built his confidence. And I thought that was probably the biggest thing that we did was build his confidence. And then we started throwing it deeper, throwing 2 deep bombs that led to touchdowns to Jacob Mathis.
Right.
So
and
I think with Noah Hogan tonight, the same thing has to be done. That confidence has to be built early. And if we can relieve some of his pressure by having our run game solid, that can only lead to better things.
Right. And what you saw last week with Cooper, he had a short pass to the right side that he left short. He didn't quite get it there.
Yeah.
First real game of the season, got a lot of jitters, nerves. Cooper went 8 for 12 after,
Yeah.
So with that one, that was one of the 2 incomplete passes he threw. But like you said, Jacob got hitting Jacob over the middle. Why were we able to do that? Because we were able to run the football. That causes them to put 7 and 8 in the box, bring guys up close. What happened? Boom, over the middle, hit Jacob Mathis for 60 yards?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was an awesome play. And Jacob Mathis, he thought someone was on his back, so he caught it, and he was prepared for the hit. He could have scored a touchdown if he wouldn't have just stopped and be prepared for the hit. So
he kind of jumped.
I'd love to see him catch that mug in stride and take it to the end zone, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to have the handshake here in a minute. And, I saw a video recently on Twitter. Last week was 0 week. So not everybody played last week.
Right. I would say most teams did not.
Yeah. There were just a few teams. So, this is Batesville's first game, week 1. This is our second game. But we'll have a bye week later on in the season. But, I saw the video, and I want to say it was 2 Little Rock teams, but I can't remember exactly. They went out to the middle. They were about to shake hands. They're like, oh, wait a second.
It may have been Pulaski Academy and Robinson.
Yes, that's who it was. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. So you probably saw the clip that I saw.
Yeah, so we'll do the coin toss here, and like you said, we won't be able to shake hands, and that's kind of funny. Watching UCA play last night, you always think about after the game. Usually the players go out and shake hands, at least in college.
They just walk off.
Yeah, they're just like, well, I guess we're going to the locker room because nobody can touch anybody.
But UCA, I saw a stat too and this is just so cool that it's a school from Arkansas that. They are the first team since I believe it was the 19 teens that played the first 2 opening games of the college football season. And the last team to do it was Cal in 1917, I think.
Well, let me tell you, Brad Teague, the athletic director at UCA, has done a phenomenal job. What he's doing for that program, as far as recruiting goes, building that program, is unbelievable. These guys, Southland Conference cancels the fall season, is going to move it to the spring. Brad goes out and gets 9 games on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 games in college football in the year 2020 are the UCA. Well, what does that do? That gives you immediate national exposure because with all this going on, everybody wants to see football.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be watching the first game. First game of the season, UCA's playing on ESPN. Second week of the season, playing a Division I FC or FBS school, also on ESPN. It was ESPN3, but still.
It was still there.
What you're doing for your program is just amazing.
And then A-State on Saturdays.
It'll be a week from Saturday. It'll be actually, maybe 2. I think it's the 19th they play A-State. But, yes,
well,
you're
they
right.
play each other, but A-State plays on ESPN this Saturday.
Right. They play Memphis Saturday at 7. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really cool that Arkansas is getting some exposure like that. So the coin toss is going on right now, and all of our seniors are honorary captains. We are going to choose to defer.
So we won the coin toss. We chose to defer, so we'll be kicking off and taking the ball at the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have about 3.5 minutes until kickoff, so we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and get ready for what should be an amazing football game, one of the best in Arkansas tonight, if you want my personal opinion.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice.
Barbecue in town, you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Max Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Things are starting to heat up here in beautiful Greenbrier, Arkansas. I'm Talon Newton. Alongside me is Matt McJunkins. And what an exciting atmosphere it is. I can hear cowbells ringing. And Batesville is already out on the field. And our Panthers are in the smoke, about to come out of the Panther head.
Oh,
Matt.
it's great. Let me tell you, the noise level tonight versus what we've seen coming up to this game in the season, it's a whole different level. I mean, these fans are loud. They are into it. There is blue everywhere. The new – man, I'll tell you, one thing our athletic department has done just a great job with, we've got the new facility, which, of course, is amazing. But everything they're adding to it, you know, the walkout, the new walkout with the new music coming straight out of their new facility over to the Panther, the smoke. I mean, it's just really exciting. When you win football games, everybody gets excited. It makes everything else better.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like this football program's been revived a little bit.
Right. Well, we needed last year it seemed, nothing against coaches, players, anything, but it was just kind of stale.
Yeah.
We just needed that new life breathed into it, and it seems like Coach Tribble and his staff has really got these guys just excited to be here, motivated, wanting to play football on Friday nights and wanting to win.
Oh, man, how exciting. I'm just thrilled that we made it to kickoff this week amongst all of life that's been going on.
Yeah, every week we get a blessing. We're fixing to kick the ball off here. We've got our kicker, number 36, Cody Powell, who we are big fans of here at the press box.
Big fans of Cody Powell. I hate that he missed that field goal last week. I
was
lost,
tired from kicking extra points all night.
I lost sleep over that, Matt.
Well, when you kick so many extra points, wears you out.
Panthers are going to line up in a tight formation before the kickoff. Then they're going to break even. Cody Powell stepping off. He's going to start week 1 of 5A state football. There goes the kick way into the end zone.
Man,
touchback.
Talk about a kick. Cody,
wow.
He just kicked that about 2 yards from out of the back of the end zone.
Matt, that's that's at least 15 yards further
look
than
at Cody
he was
running off the
kicking it
field.
last
He
week.
is excited. He's running into Noah. He's their chest bumping. I mean, I think if everybody plays with the intensity Cody's got right now, we're going to be just fine.
You know, everyone's probably thinking, so what, he kicked a touchback. But in high school football, like, that was a momentum builder. They said, our kicker is here to play a big game tonight.
Right.
That's going to be number 12, Eli Livingston, back at quarterback. He's going to send a man in motion, take a snap. He's going to roll right. It's going to be a quick pitch out to the left side, to the right side, my bad. They'll catch it. He'll gain probably 5 yards.
Yeah, it was a good play to start the game off. You know, it was real simple throw to the sideline. Picked up, looks like probably 4 there. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. You know, if our defense can kind of do what I've said in the past, bend and don't break, hey, they're going to get yards. It's just like on offense. We're not always going to score every series. So we've got to take advantage of the times we can. And on defense, it's okay to bend a little. You're going to give up some plays. Don't give up the big play. Bend and don't break.
Eli Livingston under center. He takes a snap. Play action. He's rolling out to his left side, looking for somewhere to go. He just chunks it up in the air. Oh, it is dropped by number 24 for Greenbrier.
That's on Reed, isn't it?
That was Reed Nixon. He got smashed up.
Oh, Reed just nearly picked that thing off. That kid made a bad decision throwing that football right there. He was feeling a lot of pressure in the backfield. He could have gotten it probably out to the sideline, but he gave it a shot to his receiver downfield, and Reed almost picked that thing off. Now, what a great place to pick it off, too.
3rd and 6 from the 24-yard line. We have 11:47 still left here in the first quarter. Plenty of football left tonight. Batesville quarterback Eli Livingston under center. He's going to hand it off to the left side. Greenbrier's going to get there after he gets about 2 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of looked like they were going to probably try to run the ball right there. Guys flew around, filled the gaps. They tried to bounce it outside there. Looks like we stepped up and stopped them with about a 2-yard gain, like you said.
So Batesville's going to take off about 40 seconds of the clock. They're going to throw their punt team out. That was fast.
Yeah, it was
fast. For their first possession, they went quick. They knew the first 3 plays that they were going to call.
We need to back up right here.
Peter is what you yell on this one. And we're going to get some good field position. We're going to get on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, it wasn't a great kick. We almost got it to where one of our players could have gotten in trouble hitting the ball, just running into it. But fortunately, that didn't happen. We're going to get the ball on the 46-yard line. Like I mentioned in the pregame, field position's huge. We've got the ball right where we need it. We need to go down, run it right down their throat.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Trey Havens lined up to his left. Twins to both sides. Bad snap to start. Noah Hogan isn't going to be able to pick it up. He barely falls on top of it. We're going to see it might be Batesville ball. It's Batesville ball. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, it's not how you want to start on offense. It wasn't a good snap. Noah couldn't get his hands on it. Tried to just fall on it to maintain possession, and they did a good job getting in there and taking it away from us. So now you need your defense to step back up.
Yep.
Another 3 and out right here.
They just did again.
Turnovers are so crucial in a big game. You want to win that turnover battle.
We're going to have a flag on the play. We're going to have offsides. Encroachment on the defense. Yeah, man, 2 tough plays in a row. Greenbrier is going to have to shake the nerves off a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah, we got to eliminate mistakes. We can't afford to give them yards. We need to make them earn every yard they get. So if we can eliminate mistakes like that, it's going to help us in a big way.
Batesville out in the I formation. Eli Livingston still underneath center. It's a fullback give, and that's going to be big. Jacob Mathis on a quick tackle.
Yeah, Jacob filled the gap right there, stepped up, made a big play. They picked up, probably a yard right there, maybe close to 2. But a great job by Jacob and the defense to not give up the first down.
That's going to bring up 2nd about 3 for the Pioneers. They have 10 minutes and 30 seconds still left on the clock here in the first quarter.
We need a big play for a loss here.
Eli Livingston, I formation, motion to the right. Snap is taken. It's handed off up the gut. He's going to bounce it out to the right side. And big tackle in the backfield. And there's a flag.
Man, got a late hit there. I'm not sure what it is.
That was 32, Jeremy Hardcastle on the tackle.
You know, defense is playing well. Guys are coming up, filling gaps, making plays, not giving up much yardage. We just got to eliminate mistakes. It looks like it's going to be against us.
Referee still talking. Personal foul.
They're going to call
targeting. That's 15. And that is not 15 that you want to give up right here.
Sometimes these guys get a little excited with that call. I certainly didn't see a targeting there. Possibly a little late hit, but okay, we'll roll with it. We're going to have to get big right here and just shut this offense down and get the ball back.
That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. They're going to be in the I formation. Eli Livingston still in a quarterback. They send number 10 in motion to the left. They take the snap. It's going to be power O to the outside to the left, and that's going to be 31. He's just going to keep on moving the pile.
That's a big boy. That's that Ethan Ridgel that we were talking about, the 3-time starter for the defensive line. I guess he's also a running back. So he's already back out of the game. It must not be somebody they like to run a lot. But, man, I would be running him a lot the way he just ran the football then.
No kidding. Taylor Daughtry is going to line up back at the running back position on this play. Eli Livingston takes a quick snap, hands it off to the right side, and the Panthers will let them get the first down but stop them before they hit the goal line.
Yeah, right now, you know, they didn't have much to get that first down. They were probably going to get it. You know, right now we just need to keep them out of the end zone. We got first and about 4, it looks like. So let's get a 4 and out right here.
Batesville taking the most time that they have all night in the huddle there.
They're coming in a heavy set here.
Very heavy set. Eli Livingston goes to the full back, and the pile's going to push them back. They won't really gain much, but maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3rd. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, they're down there about the 2-yard line. It's, like you said, about a 1-yard gain. It's a great play by the defense. You just don't have much to give up right here. We really got to kind of create a stalemate at the line and keep them out of the end zone here.
Yeah, our defense has really got to step up here on the goal line. They're going to come out in that heavy set again. Eli Livingston under center. He's going to take the snap. It's going to go out to the left side. All the gaps are filled, and he won't go anywhere on the play. And there's a flag on the field again.
That's kind of in that area of holding. Maybe we can push them back a little bit right here.
That's what the Panthers need, is a fortunate call, a favorable call. I think they're trying to decide the spot, so it would make me think that it's going to be a holding call. Yeah, they're backing them up.
Man, what a great job by our linebacker core right there. The linebackers filled the gaps, you know, swayed to the outside with the run, and, man, right at the line of scrimmage. We had about 3 guys on the tackle right there.
Yeah, that was a great job on defense.
All right, so we got a little bit we got a break right here. You know, it's 2nd and 13 or so, and we've got a little room to work with, you know, and we need the defense to really step up right here.
Josh Robinson is in at D tackle, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to go out to the right side, and they drop the ball.
Another flag. These guys are really having a good time throwing the flags tonight.
So they have holding on the offense. Do you accept or decline it, Matt?
Oh, you take it. You take it. You got to push them back. We can't get enough yardage right here. We'd take penalties all the way past the 50-yard line if we could. We just need that means that's just more yardage they've got to make in 2 and 3 downs.
Yeah, because now it's second and goal from the 23-yard line.
That's right. So now it gives your defense a little bit of room. If you give up a 3-yard run, it's not a touchdown. It's a 3-yard gain, and you're still in good shape. So we've got we've really got a couple of good breaks right there.
Eli Livingston underneath center. 2 receivers split wide. It's going to be a fullback handoff. Oh, he fumbles the ball. He fumbles the ball. Greenbrier falls on top of it. That's number 3.
That's
Keaton Whitley on the recovery. And that's exactly what our Greenbrier Panthers needed.
I didn't see who hit him, but somebody stepped up and just popped that ball right out of his arm. And Keaton, he was already on the ground, reached out there, sucked it in. Which one? 28. 28, Dawson Spencer. That was a great play by Dawson. Let me tell you, it's excellent to recover a fumble, but it's the guy that creates it's the one that really started the play.
Yeah. So now let's hope that can rejuvenate our offense, as we only got to see one play, and it was a bad snap. So Noah Hogan back at quarterback. We have Trips right. Noah's going to take the snap, throws it quick out to the right side. It's an incomplete pass. They're going to call it a fumble. Batesville's going to pick it up and take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Batesville.
I'm not real sure what we were doing right there. I don't think that was designed to be a behind the line of scrimmage pass or a behind the quarterback pass.
So 2 fumbles in a row for the Panthers. 2 plays, 2 fumbles.
You just can't do that. I mean, you can't give a team like this. I mean, the defense has played great. We've got 2 stops in a row, back-to-back. And
Batesville was on the 2-yard line. They were about to score a touchdown.
Yeah, we've ran 2 plays on offense, and both have been fumbles and 1 for a touchdown. We've got to get our minds right here.
It's going to be 6-0. No one was going to dispute the backwards lateral. It's going to go straight through the uprights, and that's going to make it 7-0 in favor of the Batesville Pioneers. This is not the start that the Greenbrier Panthers ever expected on offense, Matt.
It's not, but it's early. There's a lot of nerves right now, a lot of guys playing a lot of different positions that they're not typically starting at. So we're fine. We're going to get in here, and we're going to get our heads snapped on, get in the game a little bit more, and we're going to be just fine. I'm not real sure what was going on right there. Why? I can't imagine that they called a play to throw it behind the quarterback. I think it was probably just bad alignment between quarterback and the receiver. Somebody, miscommunication, whatever. But like I said, it's early. Defense is showing that they're going to play ball tonight. So let's get the ball here, go downfield, and tie this thing up.
We also need an opportunity to get our defense off the field because we talked about the time of possession. Batesville's had the ball now for 6 minutes, and we've probably had it for 5 seconds.
Right. We'll change that right here. We've seen Noah play every game this season, both scrimmages and last week against BB. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
He has shown that he is going to he can get out there and make plays.
I'd love for us to just hand the ball off, put the ball on the ground. So Greenbrier will return it. Plenty of room. It's going to close everything up about the 30-yard line.
Okay, good field position here.
That was Thatcher Strack on the return.
Oh, it looks like we got a flag on this one, too. Maybe we get a face mask here.
We'll see what the call is here. They're still discussing it. I feel like there's been a lot of controversy on each call. Personal foul on the receiving team. It's going to send the Panthers back.
I think he may have caught a block in the back.
But I just don't understand what they keep disputing out there between each other. Because I feel like each time that there's a penalty, the referees huddle up for a few minutes and talk about it.
No, they're moving it back 15 yards. I guess it was a personal foul.
So Greenbrier, instead of starting at the 30, we're going to start at the 15. Noah Hogan still back at quarterback. He's going to move Trey Havens to his right side. Moving back to the left. Good snap. Ball's on the ground. Trey Havens has open room going to the right. He's going to pick up probably about 6 yards on the play.
That's what we need. That's what we've got to have right there. Trey just picked up about 6 on that carry. Like I said in the pregame, we've got to pound the rock. We've got to run the ball, beat on this defense a little bit, and that'll really help out Noah and open things up for him as well.
We're going to go a little bit more of a pistol formation. Noah Hogan, another handoff up the gut. Trey Havens going to get tripped up in the backfield.
Man, he got shoestringed right there. Trey was another step from taking that for another 15, 20 yards probably. Hey, first down.
That's another that's our Panthers' first down of the night. I just hope that can build some confidence in them right here and keep them, see that ball moving. We're going to have trips left. Noah Hogan hands it off, going to the left side. Trey Havens is going to take it. Man, he's dragged down behind the line for a loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah, they did a good job on defense right there. We played a little soft on that play. They got a little penetration up front and were able to stop us for a yard or 2 loss there. You know, one thing we're going to have to do, like I was saying earlier, every drive is not going to be a touchdown. We've got to be real good not to panic when we get into a 2nd and long, a 3rd and long. Just keep our heads down, keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Noah Hogan's going to scramble out to the left. He's going to throw it quick out to wow, he gets tackled really quick. That was Reed Nixon.
Yeah, Reed picked up about 4 yards right there. What was a good throw by Noah. They were there. They were ready for, when they closed in quickly on Reed. And but, hey, we're back on our side of the chain here.
That was big number 81, Justin Wayallen, that was getting in Noah's face there. He's playing, it looks like, a little bit of outside backer.
He's a big kid.
And he is 6'4".
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big boy.
We're going to have an empty formation. Noah Hogan takes the snap, reads around, finds a man in the middle. Ball's popped up and picked off. Batesville's going to take it. And Batesville's going to get out to about the 26-yard line before they get tackled, and Batesville is going to send the offense back out onto the field.
That's just a bad break. Noah got the ball over the middle. Ball just popped up in the air, and they were the only ones there to catch it. So that's okay. We're going to stay positive. We're going to come out here, and we're going to stop them on defense and get the ball back here. Like you said, this is not the way we wanted the game to start, but we're going to see how these kids handle adversity, and I think we're going to be impressed.
Yeah, absolutely. So our defense, we have 4 playing deep. Quarterback takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keep up the gut. And it looks like Shannon Howard's going to make the tackle there about the 31-yard line after a gain of about 9.
Well, the quarterback, he's all conference. He's not very fast. He was not real quick right there. He's big. Probably going to be hard to tackle. Made a good play on his legs right there to get him down. Picked up about 8 yards, but that was mostly due to blocking.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Batesville's lined up tight. I formation. Eli Livingston going to hand it off to the right side, and he's going to have more than enough for the first down. That was Ethan Ridgel on the carry.
That's that big kid that we're talking about, the defensive lineman. He comes in and runs the ball one time, goes back out. But, man, he runs hard. He's hard to tackle. They're going to pick up a first down there. Well, like you said, we just need to step up right here and do like we did last series on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be another tight formation for Batesville. Eli Livingston under center. Number 19, Taylor Daughtry in the backfield. It's going to be a counter handoff to him to the right side. He's got plenty of room. He's going to get 9 yards on the carry.
Yep, there was a lot of running room right there. That counter play First series really wasn't real effective for them, but the last few times they've run it, they've been able to pick up a little yardage.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Batesville Pioneers as there's 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Batesville's starting to get a smell of the end zone. Still an opportunity to gain a first down. They're going to come in a really tight formation. Quick snap, hands it off to the left side. They're going to be tackled in the backfield. That was number 31, Ethan Ridgel, on the carry.
Yeah, he looks like he picked up about a yard right there. That was a good job by the defense. You know, he's a big kid. He's proven that he's hard to bring down. Once again, he's out of the game after one run. But to stop him right there, I don't even know if they got a yard. Pretty much right where they were.
They're going to line up in another tight bunch. Quick snap, quarterback sneak. And he's going to have more than enough for the first down.
It looks like
and they're going to give him a touchdown. Touchdown Batesville. 13-0.
Yeah, they just played real big up front right there. They got some big boys up there. They're young, but they're big, physical. We had an initial push. Quarterback didn't really have any room, and then those big boys kind of got behind. It looked like, I guess, a couple of running backs there got behind him and pushed and were able to go ahead and push him over and across the goal line.
Batesville will put up the extra point, and it's going to split the uprights. Good kick, and it's going to make it 14-0.
We got a couple minutes left here in the first quarter. You know, we've got to, like I said, we can't panic. That's the thing. You know, we're down 2 scores. Everybody here knows that. Coaches know that. Players know that. But we can't panic. You know, we've got to go out there with urgency. You want to play with a sense of urgency, but you can't panic. You've got to go out and stick to your game plan. Keep the ball on the ground. As much as we can, as long as it's there, and that'll, like I said, that'll open up some things for Noah to throw the ball downfield a little bit.
Well, you know, we're 2 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first quarter, and I think we've ran 5 plays.
Yeah,
we haven't got a chance to open up our offense. We've just had really unfortunate, a bad snap.
Yeah.
Then we had the backwards pass, and then we had a ball that was just bobbled up in the air and picked off. I mean, that's just
bad luck.
Yeah, that's 3 really unlucky plays and just really crappy timing.
Right. Well, it's like we were talking about time of possession. The number one thing about a defense giving up, a good defense giving up scores, giving up yardage, is any defense will give up yards if they're on the field long enough. That's why the time of possession is such a big deal. There is, you know, even the best defense, if they're out there long enough, is going to give it up. So we've got to do a better job of controlling the clock.
Good kick there by Batesville. That's going to be Thatcher Strack on the carry. He's got plenty of room. He's running out to the left side. He's still on his feet. He's on the 50-yard line, and he's going to keep dragging people with him. He's going to get out to the 44-yard line. A great return, and that's going to fire up our Greenbrier Panthers, Matt.
Yeah, but old White Hat back here's got his flag out again. They are flag happy tonight here in Greenbrier, let me tell you.
Every single play. And it will be brought back, and we'll probably be set up, 10-yard line? That's on the 20.
Yeah, it looks like we'll probably go back to about the 10-yard line. You know, I think we've had, it seems like a flag every 2-3 plays at least.
Every time one of our players touches the ball, it feels like there's a
it's not. I mean, it's going against them too.
Yeah.
You know, their first drive, or their second drive,
they had the 2 holding calls back to back that pushed them back 20 yards.
But man, talk about a momentum killer. You know, you got the ball on their side of the field, all the way back to the 10. But we're gonna come out here and make a big play and get that momentum back going our way.
No, Hogan still in at quarterback. Trips right. Noah takes the snap. Handoff up the gut, and he does not get anywhere. That was Trey Havens on the carry.
That's that big lineman you were talking about, that
81.
Number 81, that 6'4" kid.
Justin Lewan.
Yeah, he's big, man. He's a big kid. And then he's right next to that 31. What's that kid's name? That Ridgel kid who
Ethan Ridgel.
Yeah, all conference.
It's going to be a handoff to the left side, and he'll go nowhere again.
Yeah, we're just not winning the battle at the line of scrimmage right now. We've got to play big up front. And, hey, they're big, they're physical, but we're just going to have to get it done.
Well, now we're going to have to pass protect really well because we have to throw the football. And we're going to line up in an empty formation. Standing up defensive ends. Noah Hogan takes the snap, looking to his left side. It's a quick pass. Jacob Mathis is unable to make the low pass, and there's going to be a very late flag. I mean, I think that came out 3, maybe 4 seconds after the play died.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul. I think it's on 99 there. He's going to the sidelines. He knows he's in trouble. So that's probably going to give us a first down. That's another big break for us right here. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's a big one for Batesville. Great for us. As we have 1 minute, 27 seconds left here to play in the first quarter, we're going to get set up on the 28-yard line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, get us out of that hole back there. You know, when you're playing on inside the 20-yard line, it's tough. You don't have much room to do anything.
Yeah, it's a claustrophobic feeling. Noah Hogan back at quarterback again. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 15. That's Nick Hewitt. He's going to power through and get probably 4 yards on the carry.
Nick did a real good job being shifty there in the backfield. Hold wasn't where he was. It looked like he was going. Stepped over, kind of played it like a zone, and found the hole and picked up 4 or 5.
Noah Hogan's going to take the snap again. It's going to be another handoff to Nick Hewitt. He'll pick up 3 yards. I mean, 3 yards in a pile of dust is all you need, Matt.
Well, you know, it's like we talked about earlier. I think in order for us to be real successful, we've got to pound the football here.
Absolutely. Nick Hewitt's still going to be in at running back.
One thing about those big guys up front they're going to get tired if we can still put the ball up front.
Nick Hewitt's going to take the ball. He's bouncing around off a couple guys, but he's going to get stuck way back in the backfield. Jacob Mathis took on big number 81, Justin Llewellyn there, and he held his own. I mean, Justin Llewellyn put Jacob on the ground, but Jacob made sure that this kid didn't make the tackle.
Yeah. That 31, I think, is the one that.
4th and 4. It looks like Greenbrier wants to go for it. They're going to take a snap. It's going to be a quick, high, straight punt. A good bounce for the Panthers. It's going to bounce back probably about to the 32-yard line. And Batesville will take over on the 32.
We got a good roll right there. Hey, let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early.
Back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Talon Newton alongside me, Matt McJunkins. Batesville's going to take over on the 32-yard line. They got a man in motion, headed to the left. Quarterback, it's going to be a counter to the left side. Number 19 is going to be dragged down around the 41. That's going to be 2nd and 4 set up for Batesville.
Yeah, it looks like it. We didn't mention a while ago that was actually the end of the first quarter after the punt.
The punt.
So we flipped the field here. They're going Batesville's going the other direction. Good run there by the Pioneers.
So Batesville will come out. 2 receivers split out to the right, motion to the left. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff straight up the gut. And, ooh, he's going to get pushed back, but it looks like he's going to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, that was a generous spot.
I thought so, too.
It looks like I guess he got it. What they're doing is what we really need to be doing with able to run the ball.
They're controlling the line.
They are. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. The longer you're out there, the more plays your defense is going, the harder it is going to be to stop them.
Yeah. That's tough on the defense with the amount of time they've been out there.
That's right.
Eli Livingston still back at quarterback. It's going to be a fake handoff, play action. He chunks it deep. He's got a man beat, and he's going to catch it. That's going to be number 10 on the reception, Will Storlie.
I can't believe they didn't throw a flag there. That kid spiked the ball right in front of the referee. He looked at him, but he didn't throw his flag. So, yeah, great pass by Eli there and great catch. I mean, that's all you can say about that. Coverage, it was not bad. He got behind us a little, or behind our safety a little bit, but, he closed on him when the ball got there. The kid just made a good grab.
That's going to set Batesville up for 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. They're going to come out in I formation. Ethan Ridgel back at running back. And he's going to go to the right side. He has plenty of room. He's going to cut it back up a little bit, and he's going to get down to the 1, but they're going to call him in the end zone. Touchdown, Batesville.
One thing that Batesville's doing that I've noticed here is they seem to be very disciplined. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Their splits are tight. Nobody's out of whack there. Everything looks in sync. And then they're not jumping off sides. They've got guys in motion, but nobody's jumping. They're just doing things the way you're supposed to do them, and right now it's paying off.
Batesville's going to line up to kick the extra point. Jack Lanier is holding for Batesville. He'll take a good snap. It's going to go up and through the uprights. That's going to make it 21-0 in favor of the Batesville Pioneers here in John Hawks Memorial Field in Greenbrier, Arkansas.
Yeah, well, not the start we wanted. We sure didn't expect to be down 21 points in the first half. But we've got to be positive. We've got a lot of hurdles to overcome. We knew that coming into the game. So we're going to have to figure out the adjustments we need to make. Bill Belichick, he said if you're making adjustments at halftime, you've waited too late.
Yeah.
And so, right now is when we've got to get out there. We've got to make the right adjustments, allowing us to be successful. We're outsized, but that's probably going to be the case a lot of the times. A lot of the teams we played. But we've got guys that play hard, that play tough, that are strong. Our running backs, they don't look like they're big, fast running backs, but they run like they're all pro,
Yeah, absolutely. It's just I'd love to see us get our offensive line going and being able to hold their own and not allowing anyone into the backfield. Matt. I almost called you Sean. I'm surprised that was my first time doing it.
Yeah, right. All right, we need a good return here without a flag.
And it's going to be a squib kick. Tanner Collins will recover it. He's going to find a man to get behind. He's going to stay on his feet. He's going to bounce it out to the right. He's still on his feet. He's still piling ahead. He's still on his feet. Oh, and he got met by somebody at the 40-yard line.
That was a heck of a run, though. You talk about just sticking your pad level down and running the football. He was not going down. Took a big lick there at the end, but my goodness, he went through several to get there.
Yeah, what a return by Tanner Collins. That's going to be the tape that they show the running backs. Like, hey, this is what we mean by keep your feet turning all the time.
Yeah, our guys and our running staff our running back staff, they do a great job of doing that and running hard, low pad level, moving your feet.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback, empty formation, takes the snap, looking for a man. He's covered. He's going to take a sack. Oh, and he gets his knee wrapped up too.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be okay there. Just another, letting them through the line there.
Just not giving him quite enough time to let the receivers develop the play.
That's right. Good coverage. Didn't have a lot of options to throw it to. We'll see what we can do here on 2nd and 15, though.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Trey Havens split out to the left. It's going to be a quick throw out to the right. No, Noah Hogan's going to stay on his feet trying to get somewhere, but he'll go nowhere. He'll get tackled at the 30-yard line. He'll get hit hard.
Yeah, there wasn't anything there for him to do. Looked like it was a little tunnel screen, but he had nowhere to throw it to the left side there. The play just wasn't there, and probably the reason why so many got through there was because I think it probably was a screen play. So there was probably,
Greenbrier's just getting beat.
Yeah, we're just getting beat. We're just being out physical right now.
Yeah. No, Hogan's going to take the snap. He's going to quick throw out to the right, out to the left, and Trey Havens is going to drop it. That's going to bring up 4th and about 20 for the Panthers.
Yeah, wasn't a great pass there. We've got to cut down on the sloppiness. I think that's kind of one thing that's really hurting us right now. We're just playing sloppy, and a lot of credit goes to Batesville. They're putting a lot of pressure on us. Getting back there, not giving Noah much time to do anything.
No, Hogan's going to punt the ball again. It's going to be a high flyer. Fair catch at the 50-yard line. That's number 5, Tevin Whitaker. Batesville's going to take over. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. It's 21-0 in favor of the Batesville Pioneers. There's about 8 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the half.
All right, defense, right now is where we need you guys to get up here, make a play, cause a turnover, get a little momentum, get this crowd back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Batesville line up in the I formation. Running back moves to the right. It's going to be a handoff to the left. A little counter play, and they'll pick up 5-6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they do a good job running that counter. They put that guy in motion to the right and then counter back with the running back to the left. And it's working out for them right now.
I always ran the counter in Madden.
Yeah.
Madden Mobile.
All right.
Everyone goes one way, and boom, psych, we're going the other way.
Yeah, you really got to have the backside covered on that. Somebody step up on the backside, be there ready to make a play.
Batesville lined up in that I formation again. It's going to be a quick handoff to the left side. That's number 14 getting back there.
Ball's on the ground. Yeah, that's the thing about 31. I think he's going to be hard to bring down, but I think he'll cough it up, and I think right there he coughed it up. He got hit. He got met by about 4 different Panthers, and they put the hat on him and knocked that ball loose. So we got him pinned back a little bit right here, 3rd and 9. They started on the 50-yard line, so, defense is looking up right here. Need to make a big play on 3rd down, force a turnover.
Batesville has 2 wide. Motion to the right, quick handoff. It's going to be a fake, play action.
He's wide open.
No one in the flats, and he's going to get a 1st down.
Yeah, somebody had to have missed an assignment right there because there was nobody in the flat. He was wide open.
Sitting like a duck. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Batesville Pioneers.
And that's the stuff you got to eliminate. We had them pinned back 3rd and 9. So you start over here, defense, another series or another, at least 3 plays we're going to be out there unless we can force a turnover. We've got to finish finish out these 3 and outs.
Motion left. Eli Livingston takes the ball. It's a counter, but he's going to cut it back up the middle. Big hit there from Trey Havens coming down from the safety position.
Yeah, I think Trey's playing angry right now. He's frustrated. He don't want to be losing right now.
No.
Come up there full speed, made a play.
That's how every single one of these players need to start playing right now, if you
Yeah.
want my personal opinion on it.
Yeah, Trey did a good job right there, bringing the hat. Second down, what?
It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Batesville. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Eli Livingston under center. One wide receiver split to each side. Motion to the left. It's going to be a play action. It's going to be a throw deep to a wide open Batesville wide receiver, and it was number 10, Will Storley. And that's going to make it 27-0 in favor of Batesville.
Yeah, that was a good fake by the quarterback right there. You know, they faked that counter. They put that guy in motion going left there and then faked the counter to the right. Quarterback rolls out, kind of puts a little behind-the-back fake on him, you know. He had a couple options right there. The flat was open again. That big kid was wide open in the flat, but then also we had a little separation. Number 10 had some separation in the secondary, able to make the catch and score a touchdown.
Kick's going to go up and through the uprights, and it's going to make it 28-0. Let's roll a few commercials here, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Tal Newton. Alongside me, Matt McJunkins, and we're here in Greenbrier, Arkansas. The sun just set a few minutes ago. The beautiful clouds lit up the sky, and the sun just lit up the sky as it was going right over our new facility that we talked about earlier, Matt, and just how this program's kind of been rejuvenated. And, of course, we have a lot of players out tonight, and so we're having a tough time tonight.
Yeah, we're not playing well. Cards are stacked. Deck was stacked against us tonight, and it hurt us. That's no excuse. We've got to come out and do what we got to do. But
muff the pump. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to run it back. He jukes someone out. He's going to be at the 40-yard line. He stays on his feet, and he's going to go out about the 37-yard line. A great return. I do not see anything yellow in the backfield.
Man, Thatcher is exciting to watch return the kickoff. I mean, that's the second time he's busted loose. The first one got called back, but, man, he's quick.
His speed has just been one of the highest points of our game so far tonight.
One of the toughest things to do is catch a kickoff. So, he dropped it, not a good play, dropped the kickoff, picks it up, and just gets through there. Yes, he's so fast.
J.P. Engelke is going to be at the sniffer position. We're going to run the ball with Nick Hewitt.
Wait, Nick.
He's going to pick up about 2 yards for the Panthers.
Yep, had a little bit of a hold there, opened up a little bit. These guys are doing a good job on defense as far as getting in there into our legs. So even though we're opening the hole a little bit, they're still getting their arms out there, getting into our feet a little bit. But not a bad run right there by Trey.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback, a little bit of a pistol formation. J.P. Engelke still back at sniffer. It's going to be a tight bunch on the left side of receivers. Noah Hogan's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be caught by number 24. That is Reed Nixon on the reception. That's going to put us down to about the 11-yard line, I think. Yeah,
that was a great throw on the run by Noah. That's what we need to see from Noah. That's what Noah needs, because Noah needs a little confidence right now.
That couldn't have been a better throw right there.
So that's going to give Noah a little confidence. He's going to feel better about himself right now and give us a little momentum, get the ball in the end zone right here.
And Batesville's going to call a timeout. They're freaking out over one play.
Fans are getting a little excited here. We got a little momentum our way. Let's take a quick commercial break.
Is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on, Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Greenbrier had a great return and a great throw from Noah Hogan to Reed Nixon to set us up on the 11-yard line. Batesville freaked out and called a timeout.
Yeah, we're fixing the score right here. We got a little momentum in our way.
Noah Hogan hands it off, but Trey Havens is way back in the backfield.
Yeah, that Ethan Ridgel, he's a playmaker. You know, we talked about him coming in the game tonight. He's big, he's physical, he's a 3-time starter. He's all conference. So he just made a real good play right there and hit us in the backfield. I was really impressed with the throw that Noah made on the run right there. Found Reed open, kind of threw it over his shoulder right there.
Yeah.
That's encouraging to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see us go to a little bit more of that maybe. We can sting them there. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Trey Havens line up to his right. Trey Havens is going to float to the right side. It's going to be a quick pass over the middle. It's going to be picked off by Batesville. That's number 33 for Batesville. Grayson Berdaha.
Man, you hate to turn the ball over. Noah made a good throw right there. Noah made a real good throw over the middle. Just couldn't come up with it. Ball kind of tipped in the air, just kind of like the one earlier in the game. And just unlucky, tipped right to one of their D-backs.
Yeah, it's just tough. It's that's the second one. That's why you do the tip drill. I mean, usually doesn't happen twice in a football game, but yeah, here we are.
Well, you know, these kids are dealing with adversity right now.
Lots of it, yeah.
That's something they're used to this year. All the kids in the schools are used to a little adversity with the way the year's going. So
it's going to be a run right up the
gut.
Boy,
a hat popped off.
It's going to push the pile.
Couple hats popped off right there. But yeah, if you play the game of football, you're gonna at some point you're gonna run into some adversity, and you're gonna see what you're made of and how you respond to it. I guess Nick's helmet popped off when he put his hat on the running back there.
This is going to be 2nd and 1 for Batesville. They'll line up in the I formation. Big boy back at running back. They'll hand it to him to get the short yardage. And he'll get the first down, but then he'll be stuffed after about a gain of 2. That was number 24, Jarrett Vickers.
You know, it seems like we've said it over and over, and it's because we have. But you know, they're big, they're physical, they're a good football team. So, you know, we've got to continue to make plays on defense. You know, kind of that bend and don't break we talked about.
It's going to be a pass. He's looking out to the right side. He's going to take off running, and he's going to get met by 2 Panthers. Ball's out. Ball's out. Ball's out. It's still out. Greenbrier's going to pick it up.
We got it. That's number 24. That's Reed. Man, Reed is having an exciting game. Or no, that's 34.
That's 34. That's 34. Simpson. Hayden Simpson.
Yeah, that's Hayden.
Now
that was the break we needed right there. We needed a turnover.
Our offense has got to build on that momentum.
You know, we're not out of this football game right now. We're down 4 scores, but it is pertinent that we get the ball in the end zone right here.
Yeah, we have to score with 4 minutes here left in the second half. We have more than enough time to do so, and they're rolling the play clock already. So I got a feeling we're going to take a timeout.
We got a flag here. I guess it's looks like probably sideline warning against Batesville.
Yep, sideline warning against Batesville. They'll restart the play clock, just what the Panthers needed. It's going to be 1st and 5 for the Panthers on the 30-yard line. They're going to line up in a quads right with Thatcher and Trey Havens out to the right side. Jacob Mathis, they're going to stack them a little bit. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. He'll take the snap. He's going to look to the left side. He's going to throw it deep to 31, and he's not going to be able to haul it down. It's a good defensive play made right there by the Batesville cornerback.
Yeah, Carter made a great effort to get up there and try to get the ball, but the kid just made a good play on it. Wasn't a bad throw, wasn't a bad attempt to catch the ball. Just a good defensive play right there.
That was interesting to me that we threw it to the left side. I mean, we had quads right. I felt like there might have been a certain play design there.
Well, you know, they got one-on-one over here, and that's what they were trying to do, get Carter one-on-one with this corner.
They're going to go trips right. Trey Havens back at running back. Noah Hogan takes the snap. It's going to be a pass play. Noah Hogan's going to scramble around a little bit, still looking for somebody. Throws it out to the right side. Nobody there.
Noah did a great job right there. He scrambled, and he got rid of the football. Didn't take a sack. Didn't throw the ball to them. Great job by Noah.
We're going to have 3rd and 5 now for the Panthers. 3 minutes, 58 seconds here left in the second quarter, before halftime.
We're in 4-down territory right now on the 30-yard line. A little too far to kick.
No man's land.
Three's not going to help us much right now. We got 2 plays here to get this first down.
Greenbrier's going to line up and trips right. Noah Hogan's going to take the snap. It's going to be a quick throw out to Jacob Mathis. He's going to take a lick, but not before he gets the first down.
Way to go, Jacob. Good throw by Noah. Got it across the middle to Jacob. That has been there. Even the interceptions came off of receivers. So, they're bringing a lot of pressure, which, of course, is opening up the middle of the field. And if we keep attacking that, that'll open up, our running game too, because they'll have to back off.
We're going to run the ball to the left side. Trey Havens going to pick up a couple of yards on the carry.
Yeah, just another what you call a shoestring tackle. At 31, got back there. Trey made a good play, did a good job of not going down right there, but the guy was still able to trip him up. But, hey, we picked up 4 or 5 yards right there. Let's keep moving the chains, get the ball in the end zone before halftime. Hey, we go in 28-7. I still have some, feel like we're still in this ball game.
Oh, absolutely, Matt. I couldn't agree with you more. Greenbrier's going to line up in a tight twins, but we're going to have a timeout.
Let's call a timeout.
Batesville's going to call a timeout.
Okay. Let's take a quick timeout break with them and get a commercial from our sponsors.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. I'm Talon Newton alongside me, Matt McJunkins, doing our color tonight. We are driving right now.
Yeah,
and hopefully we're going to go score a touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to score. It's 2nd and 6 here. We're inside the 20-yard line.
It's going to be a quick pitch out of the right side. Trey Havens going to make a man miss, stays on his feet. He's still on his feet. He's going to break free. He's going to get down to about the 7-yard line. It's going to be a Greenbrier first down.
Man, Trey, of course, we're not surprised anytime Trey does something special.
No.
But Trey, made a good catch right there. Didn't have any room to go. Guy got a hold of his legs. Another guy comes in to hit him. You think it's the final blow that's going to bring him down. What does Trey do?
He keeps moving.
He gets free and picks up a first down.
It's going to be a handoff to the right side. Trey Havens stays on his feet, picks up about 3.
Yeah, we ran a little counter of our own there. Trey was able to get outside the tackle there. Didn't pick up a lot, but did pick up some yardage looks like we're right at the 5-yard line.
Greenbrier is going to have to punch the ball in here if they want to really be able to be in this game tonight.
Yeah, right now we need Noah to come, right now take control and get us in the end zone right here. We know he's got it in him. He's got some momentum behind him right here.
Tight
he's
twins.
To make it happen.
Motion to the left. Noah Hogan takes the snap. Noah Hogan trying to find a man. Throws it to J.P. Engelkiss, but overthrows him.
Threw it a little hot, but he didn't really have anywhere else to throw it. You
Yeah.
know, it was one of those deals. He couldn't throw it. Good coverage right there. You definitely don't want to leave it a little short and end up throwing an interception there. So, throw it up there a little high and see if
Well,
see
man,
if your
I
guy can
thought-
go up there and get it.
I thought that was more of a Jacob Mathis type of pass.
Yeah, go up there and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Looks like Panthers
Greenbrier
will
will take
right
the
here.
timeout. And we'll go throw on another quick commercial. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
To keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. I'm Talon Newton. Alongside me is Matt McJunkins.
Yeah, we're going to get up here and we're going to punch the ball in the end zone.
We're going to go empty. Trey Havens out to the left side. Noah Hogan takes the snap, throws it quick. And it's
caught
caught.
that ball.
It's caught by
He
Trey
caught
Havens.
that ball.
And a late hit on the quarterback.
Are they saying he didn't catch that? Why is this guy calling that? It wasn't even on his side of the field.
Imagine not being able to see the football and saying what happened.
But we're going to get a first down there, right? Didn't you say there was a late hit?
I believe it was a personal foul, late hit on the
Yeah.
quarterback.
Hey, we'll take that. I thought he caught that ball.
Half the distance to the goal, give us a first down.
If we get a score right here, and I think we will, it's going to put us down by 3 scores. It feels like they just came in here and just dominated us.
Mm-hmm.
But they scored off of a fumble.
Yep.
We had a fumble first snap that we stopped them, but we gave up field position there.
And then we fumbled the ball, and then they scored.
Right. Then an interception that was just an unlucky deal. Ball pops up in the air.
They've had short field on
That's
all
right.
their
That's
touchdowns.
right. Our guys have not just gotten beat down here. They've just had a lot of bad breaks.
No, Hogan back at quarterback. It's going to be a handoff up the gut to Nick Hewitt. The O-line's going to try and push him forward, but I don't think that they're going to give him anything.
No, I think he pretty much got stalemated right there at the line of scrimmage. But I'm going to tell you what, you give him 4 times to get in the end zone, and I bet you he gets there.
The clock will keep running. We have a minute and a half left here in the second quarter. I'd love to see us waste time, but I want to see the ball in the end zone more than I want to see us waste a little bit more time.
Yeah, well, you don't want to give them, a minute to go downfield and try to chunk one. They got a good quarterback, guy can get downfield. But we definitely don't want to run out of time on our side.
No, Hogan back at quarterback, hands it off again, and that's going to be Nick Hewitt. He's going to get stuffed again, and it's going to bring up third down.
Well, they're loading the box. We know they're bigger than us and they're physical. They're going to load the box right there. We're just going to have to do something else. I mean, we can't take them on when they load the box right there. We're going to have to spread the ball out a little bit.
There's going to be 45 seconds left. We're going to bunch it up on the left side in trips. Nick Hewitt still at running back. Noah Hogan.
Right now is time you run like a play action, something to get a little separation. Even like an end around or something to get the ball. We just don't have any room right now up the middle. They're there. They're waiting on us. They're looking for it.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. And what I'd love to see is, do you remember that route last week that we ran with Cooper threw it to Jacob Mathis, the little corner route that we had, the 10-yard corner route, He ran it to the outside and he threw the touchdown on it. Was that perfect
yeah,
pass
where Cooper
over the
threw
shoulder?
Cooper threw it over the defender's shoulder.
Yes. I'd love to see that corner route because I saw them practicing it down here on the other side of the field in pregame doing a little bit of warm-ups. I'd love to see that right now.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't care which side. I mean, I know the right side's the short side, but put it in that back corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
And
well, you know, one thing here in the second quarter especially, Noah Hogan is throwing the ball well. You know, we know Noah's got a good arm, and he can be very accurate. And it's good to see he's kind of got his composure, gained a little confidence, and making good passes.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Nick Hewitt in the backfield. Noah Hogan's going to throw the corner route, and it's going to almost be intercepted, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that corner made a good break on the ball. And should have picked it off. He missed an opportunity there.
We just needed to have a little bit more air under the ball.
Yeah.
There's going to be 29 seconds left.
Fourth
Greenbrier is fourth and goal from the 5-yard line.
Right.
We're going to go for it. We're gonna try and punch it in right here.
We need to give him some time. We need these big boys up front to bear down, give us a little time, and
motion to the right.
In the end zone.
There goes
They
Thatcher
jumped
Strack.
offside. They
He
jumped
jumped
offside.
off sides. That's going to give Greenbrier 2.5 yards and put them a little bit closer.
Look like another flag. No, just the offsides. Okay.
Offsides on the defense. It's still going to be fourth down, but we'll be 2.5 yards closer to the end zone.
Yep, we're going to be almost to the 2-yard line there. You know, we may be in a situation and we may just have to muscle up and just stick it in, you know.
27 seconds left here in the half. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. He's going to bring a man in motion to the right. He takes the snap. He's going to have a man wide open in the back of the end zone. It's Jacob Mathis, the one and only touchdown Greenbrier.
Way to go there, Noah. Noah sat patiently in the pocket, had a big rush coming at him, took the hit, got his arm up high to get over the line of scrimmage, over the big line, and dumped it off to Jacob. Jacob running a great route. Nobody was even close to him.
Beautiful
he got behind
route.
there, you know, just inside the end zone there. And, hey, we're on the board.
We got to let that – we got to take that in. We got to make sure this 20 seconds gets off the clock and nothing else happens as Cody Powell puts the extra point up.
Okay. Now, I'm not trying to be a homer here. I know that people don't want to hear a homer too often, but, you know, realistically, you know, they're bigger than us. They're doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
But this game's not 28-7 because they've just run it down our throat. This game's 28-7 because we've made mistakes.
Yeah.
So, second half, you know, we need to stop them right here and get in the locker room.
Yep.
And then second half, we need to eliminate our mistakes. We need to create a couple of turnovers ourselves to give a little momentum, a few breaks our way. And there's no reason we can't still be in a ball game here.
Matt, we just proved that we can drive it down the football field.
That's right.
If we can go into the second half and we can win that time of possession battle that we talked so much about in the pregame, that's what can be so important moving out throughout the rest of the game because Batesville won that. They're up 28-7 right now. If we can go and win that in the second half, and we can have a huge second half, and we can come back and win this football game.
Yeah, tell the halves. You know, they won the first one. Who's going to win the second one? You know, Noah's feeling good right now. He got a little success right there. And,
yes.
And, you know, success is contagious. We need him to come out on fire the second half, excited, pumped up, and lead these boys down to keep it going. Good kick.
Big kick there from Cody Powell. It's going to be returned about the 3-yard line. Greenbrier's going to get back there quick. They're going to stop him at the 18.
Yeah, he didn't have anywhere to go. Good kick. Guy made a good catch on the return. But man, our kickoff team flew downfield and they were there to make the stop inside the 20-yard line. That's what you want. You know, if you can stop the ball inside the 20-yard line on kickoff, you've done a great job.
It's been a few minutes since Batesville's offense has taken the field.
I'm excited. We've got some points on the board.
Absolutely, Matt. Yeah, that's what the Panthers needed. They needed to see that, and they're going to take a knee to send us into halftime.
That's smart. You're up 3 scores. Mm-hmm. Hey, you don't want anything to have any turnovers, anything silly to happen on your side of the field. Take a knee, go in the half with your lead. That's what we wanted too. We wanted to go in, shut them down here, and go in to kind of regroup. Maybe I guess kind of like we said earlier, if you're making adjustments at halftime, you've waited too long. Mm-hmm. We've done that. We're already playing with momentum going in our direction. So we need to go in, and I don't know what you do right now. If you're the coach, you just give them a good
give them the pep talk.
Yeah, give them a good pep talk and tell them, hey, let's keep the momentum going.
Let's go win a football game.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we're going to regroup as well. You're listening to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
The budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We're going to take a quick moment to see our cheerleaders do their skip.
Performance there by our cheerleading squad. The band's fixing to come out and get set up. One thing we didn't do last week that we learned from a lot of our listeners, we always like to hear things from our listeners to know what you guys want to see. A lot of people wanted to see some of the band action. So we're going to take a quick commercial while the band sets up. Then we're going to come out. We're going to play a few minutes of the band. Then we're going to talk a little stats, a little bit of maybe what we need to do in the second half. We'll be back shortly on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
All right, and we're back. We're fixing to get a little action here from our Greenbrier Panther marching band. We're going to turn it over to the camera on the field to get the audio so you guys can hear the band play.
Pain comes triumph. We open tonight with Out of the Darkness.
All righty, there's your Greenbrier Panther marching band. We're glad to take a few minutes to listen to them. We're going to take just a couple of minutes here to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come back with a special guest tonight to go over some insight on the first half and what we can do different for the second.
To keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
And welcome back to the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. This is the Steak and Shake halftime show. We've had a great time listening to the band and seeing the cheerleaders. I had to apologize to what I called our special guest because he's a founding member here. We've got the one and only Carl Spears here, and he's going to go over a little insight with us.
Well, I appreciate the special guest, and I think what's going to happen since I can't stay out of the booth, maybe I'll just come up here in halftime and help you guys maybe kill some times or whatever. But, man, I tell you, that first quarter was, man, it was rough. And it seemed like we couldn't get anything to go our way. Even like that long kickoff return that Thatcher had, you know, we had a penalty and they had to bring that back. I think that was like a 50-yard penalty right there. And just takes – and you can just see it just kind of sucked the air out of the sideline, you know. Just finally got something going. And then it comes in, and we get that penalty, and it just sucks the wind out of us. But at least we scored there at the end of the half. Took a little momentum into the locker room, and Noah coming out here and playing, getting a start tonight. I thought he's played well so far.
He has. You know, it's like I was telling you a while ago when we were talking during the commercial break. Noah has not made many mistakes throwing the football. He's done well throwing the football.
Yeah.
A little jitter start now.
Yeah, and I think that was a good example there, the first snap of the ball game where, you know, it wasn't a perfect snap, but I think it was one that he could have handled. Instead of just falling on it, he tried to pick it up and make something happen. But, you know, that's the first play of the ball game. I know he had some jitters senior night, and but I think he's settled down now. I mean, he hit a good pass over here to Reed Nixon, a big, deep corner route over here. Then he hit Jacob in the back of the end zone, good pass. So, and, you know, some of the passes he's thrown, too, have been on the money. We just hadn't caught it.
You know, both interceptions hit receivers.
Yeah. And I think it hit them right in the hands, and we just hadn't been able to catch it. But, you know, it might also go back to the fact that maybe the receivers aren't used to catching him that much, you know, in practice maybe. You know, they're used to having Cooper throw the ball to them. So I think they're hopefully they'll get adjusted here in the second half. But like you and I were talking, it looks like we're just getting kind of, I wouldn't say whipped, but maybe manhandled a little bit up front on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they're big. You know, we've noticed that. They're big. You know, you've got Jacob blocking that big 81. He's 6'4", 220.
Yeah. You can't miss him. So, and you know, too, we've got a few guys out, especially on the defensive front. And so now you've got – I noticed that we're rotating in our offensive tackles to go in and play nose guard, and they haven't even practiced that. And, I've seen their practices and stuff, and they haven't even worked those guys in. So that's all new to them, too, up front. But then they're getting gassed, you know. So now, like, Dustin Hall, bless his heart, he's the right tackle out there, and he's a good right tackle. But what's happening is he's going up against number 31 on the defensive side of the ball for Batesville. And he's so quick that, Dustin's just struggling to block him right now, but he's gassed. I mean, he's playing both ways, and he's not used to that.
Yeah, and you're seeing the same thing with our alternating running backs.
Yeah.
We got two weapons at running back. They're both playing defense.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, we got, you can't make excuses. It's next man up. But, we do have some guys out of position that hasn't worked on it all year. But, it is what it is. So, but I'd be curious to know kind of what the stats look like thus far in the first half of the ball game.
It's not anything like you would think with feeling the way the game's going. It feels like they just come out here and kind of whipped our rear end a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's really not. They've got, 152 yards of offense. And they've scored touchdowns because they've had the ball on their side of the field.
Yeah, they've had a short field because of our turnovers. How many turnovers?
I think we had 4, didn't we?
We got 2 interceptions. Yeah, four total turnovers. Wow.
Yeah, but you look at first downs. We've actually got 11 first downs to their 10.
Yeah.
We're able to move the football.
Yeah.
We've got our total yardage. We've got let's see here, 79 yards. So we've not been real successful, but we haven't had the offense on the field very much either.
That's true. Yeah. When you look at them, there was total yards of 152. Goodness, man, I'd have thought they had like 300-something yards in the first half. But, again, they've had the short field. They didn't have to go far to get their 28 points. They had that one deep pass play down here. But other than that, it's just short field and taking advantage of it, and that's what a good team does. I mean, Batesville's a good football team, and I know the coaches knew this going in. This was big for our coaches in our program to come out here and beat this team. We still got another half to go. We're only down by 3 touchdowns.
Right, and like I said, it feels like we really had just defeated the first half, but really you take away mistakes.
Yeah.
Simple mistakes and turnovers, and it's really more of a ball game.
And I'm sure that's what the coaches are telling them in the locker room right now. It's like, look, guys, you can play with them. We kind of beat ourselves that first half. We'll come out here, we'll clean things up, and I believe Batesville gets the ball started this half.
No, we kicked off.
Oh, that's right.
Deferred.
We did. All right, so we're going to get the ball. So there you go. That's going to answer a lot of questions right there if we're able to come out here with our offense and move the ball and stuff. And, if we go down and score – then, it's a different ball game. And the defense played well, I thought, in the first couple of series. But then it looked like they started getting gassed because they were right back out there again.
Right, and when I mentioned this in the first half, it doesn't matter how good of a defense you have. If they're on the field long enough, they're going to give up points.
Yeah, and they're just going to get wore out and stuff like that. So, but I'm looking forward to the second half. And, Talon, I'm sorry I took your seat over here, man.
Well, hey, I'm glad to hear you, and I'm glad to have you up here.
Well, I love, like I told my wife, I was like, man, I cannot stay away, man. I just love going up there and hanging out with those guys, man. It's just so much fun. It's such a different angle sitting up here and watching the ball game. You can see so much more in the press box than you can down there in the stands. But I do like being down in the stands. Even though we got to wear the mask. But it is cooler tonight. I don't know if you guys talked about it tonight, but it is cooler tonight than what it was last Friday. So it does feel better out there sitting in the bleachers tonight. So.
Well, you see old Talon, what he's wearing. He's already put his sweatshirt on. I think we froze him out up here in the press box.
It is getting a little chilly up here with my shorts on, so I don't blame him at all. So, but anyway, so I'll get out of here, guys, and let y'all call the second half, and maybe we can get back in this ball game and maybe turn them over and get us, some short fieldeds and drive down and score. But I think this first drive for our offense is going to kind of set the tone for the rest of the second half.
It's going to tell us a lot.
Yeah, so hopefully we can come out here and move the ball and everything and put some points on the board. So, but anyway, I'm out, dude.
All right, Carl. Hey, I appreciate you coming up and giving us a little insight.
You bet, my man. Y'all have a good one.
And let's take a quick commercial break before we get the second half started.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart's Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart's Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart's Southern Eats.
We're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Talon Newton, that's me. I'm back in the studio now. Alongside me is Matt McJunkins, and Carl's big old booty warmed my seat, Matt.
Yeah, I bet he did. He give you a little break there to get up and move around, get the blood flowing a little bit, and then he kept your seat warm while you were gone.
Well, I did get up and been moving around, and on my way back, I tripped going up the stairs. So how embarrassing.
Well, we found out at halftime here that Shannon Howard got a shoulder stinger, kind of moved in his neck. So I don't know if we're going to see him in the second half or not. But that, and we were talking about seeing both of our. We're used to seeing Nick playing defense. We haven't seen Trey play much defense this year. So having a safety out, we had Trey in there playing safety. So it's really being down guys tonight's hurting us.
So Batesville's going to do another squib kick like they did earlier, and it looks like Trey Havens is going to fall on top of it, secure it down on the field, and that's going to put us at the 30-yard line. I wonder if they talked about the fumble situation.
Oh, they had to. Like we were talking about at halftime, that there's not a lot of stats to look and say, well, this team dominated. It comes down to the mistakes that we made.
Yeah.
And so, that we had momentum. We scored right before half, so there wasn't probably a lot of need for a lot of rah-rah. We've got momentum. They're feeling better. It was probably more, okay, we have to eliminate these mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think right here we're going to see what we do on this first drive. I think is going to be is going to play a big role in how the rest of this game goes. So we need to see something good here.
Tanner Collins is in playing the Y position, which is a slot receiver. They're going to motion Trey Havens in the backfield. It's going to be a quick pass out to the right. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be a good run. Staying on his feet. I think that's number 24.
Yeah, that's Reed again.
That's Reed Nixon having himself a night.
Yeah, we've called his name a lot. He's not a big kid, but he's quick. A lot like Carter. They're quick. They catch the ball well, and then in the open space, they move their feet well and make plays. We got the chains move, first down.
Greenbrier is going to be set up on about the 42-yard line. Noah Hogan back in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the right side. Trey Havens. Oh, no, Hogan's going to keep the ball, and he's going to get out to it looks like the 47, and he's going to move the chains. Fooled me, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're going to get the ball over on their side of the field now. We've got momentum going just like we talked about. Chains moved again. Noah did a great job with the fake right there. Everybody, including me and you, thought the ball was going with Trey to the right side. Noah popped it out left, picked up a first down.
And we're moving quick here. Noah Hogan's going to hand it off up the gut to Trey Havens. Trey Havens has plenty of room, trucks over a safety, and he keeps running for another 5 yards. He put someone in their grave,
Let me tell you, for the first time tonight, our offensive line really pushed back on that defensive front. They may be getting a little tired, and I think our guys got a little pep in their step right now.
Greenbrier is going to have the ball on the 27-yard line. Tanner Collins still in at receiver. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Takes a quick snap, hands it off to the left. Trey Havens, and he's going to pick up probably about 3 on the carry. Still positive yards.
Yeah, that 41 come through there, kind of come from the backside. Was able to get to Trey, but not before Trey could pick up a couple yards there.
We're going heavy. Have you noticed that with Tanner Collins? Now we have Nick Hewitt. We have some of our heavier runners.
Yeah, we really got a big up tempo right now. We're playing tempo, and it's to our advantage with the momentum.
Noah Hogan's going to make a quick pass out to the right side. That's Reed Nixon on the reception. He's going to pick up 10.
Yep, that's another first down.
That's going to be another first down, yeah.
That was a great block out there by Carter McElhaney. Reed was out there, had some space, had the wide side of the field. Carter stepped up, picked up that corner, and allowed Reed to get outside, pick up the first down.
Greenbrier's moving at a lightning speed.
Yeah, we've got momentum going in our direction. It's time, we've got to stay with it.
No, Hogan back at quarterback. He's going to keep the ball again. He's going to keep running. He's going to stay on his feet. He'll pick up about 4 yards.
I'm going to tell you, Noah's doing a great job reading these guys crashing down from the outside. They're biting, especially with the play like we just saw with Trey running up the middle. They want to focus on Trey because Noah just hadn't been running the ball.
Yeah,
he saw that guy crash down right there, popped it outside, picked up 3 or 4 yards. This number 31 is down right now.
It looks like Ethan Rigel is down, maybe a knee or possibly a cramp. It could be just hot. But I do want to talk about that play that really set everything up on Noah's first run that got me puzzled even. I was confused. Now, the reason I was so confused on it is because you saw Trey Havens hit a hole that was wide open, and then you saw Noah Hogan hit a hole that was wide open. And that says that you have 2 open holes, and that's just like a –
Well, what's going on?
thing.
And this says a lot about Noah and his ability as a senior to carry this team. He's making smart decisions. The hole may be there, but they're watching those ends crash down, and they're playing the zone read. He's either if the zone crashes down or the end crashes down, he's going to hand it off. If not, he's going to keep it.
He's going to hand it off to the left, and it looks like Nick Hewitt's going to power through and pick up 4 yards. It'll bring up 3 yards probably. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
Yeah, they made a good play right there. They were able to stop us a little bit. But I tell you what, I like seeing us run that zone read. They're doing a good job. We talked about them being so physical. They're doing a good job of stopping our direct runs. So doing this zone read, you're actually watching what the defense is doing to decide whether you're going to hand it off up in the hole or you're going to pop it out.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it quick.
Yeah, he didn't have anywhere to go with it right there. That number 81, he's 6'4". He comes off the edge. And, Noah didn't have any time. There wasn't an open receiver. He just got it out there, and it's going to be 4th down.
Going to be 4th and 4. Jacob Mathis has gone in for Tanner Collins. Play caller gives the play. Panthers are lining up on the ball. 4th and 4. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left here to play in the 3rd quarter. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Twins right. He's going to throw it over the middle. Oh, and it's thrown just a little too high, it looks like.
Yeah, Noah just put a little too much on that one.
And it looks like there's a fight in the back of the end zone. They're getting all on top of Jacob Mathis. Where's the flag?
They didn't have a problem throwing it the first half. It looked like the kid was stepping on him.
He's stepping on top of him.
Yeah.
Right in front of our student section. And that
it'd be
doesn't
nice to get the
warrant a
first down
penalty.
right there from that penalty. But, hey, we didn't get the score right there, but we flipped the field. We played with momentum. That's what we needed to see. Obviously, we wanted the 7 right there. But we're playing with a different tempo, a different attitude maybe. We got more poise. We're not playing timid. We're not playing scared to make a mistake. You know what happens when you're scared to make mistakes? You make mistakes. And that's what happened to us, I think, the first half. We were trying not to mess up a lot, and that's what happened. So hopefully we're going to see a big stop by the defense right here.
Batesville's going to line up in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers split out to the left side, 1 to the right. They're going to motion to the right. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. The outside, that's number 19 on the carry. Trey Havens is going to make the tackle after Taylor Daughtry gets about 13 yards on the carry for Batesville.
Yeah, they saw an opportunity right there on the wide side of the field. They played their left side of the line real tight and opened up the left side. You've got to be patient as a defense to not bite pre-snap and come in with them. Stay out there. It just opened up a lot of room for them out there, and they were able to make a good run and get a first down.
So that's Eli Livingston. That's still under center. They're lined up in the I formation. A little bit of a jump on the front side. But a big stick by the Panthers. They'll pick up maybe a yard.
That looked like 34. Hayden Simpson.
Big lick up
Yeah, he
front.
did. He stepped up in that hole right there and just put his pads in that running back's stomach.
There's 8 minutes and about 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's 28-7 in favor of Batesville, who has the ball on the, the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a
about 9.
Big play right there to slow them down a little bit.
Batesville in the shotgun. They're going to motion a man to the inside. They're going to hand it off to the right side, and they're going to go outside. But Greenbrier's going to have something to say about it this time as they get back in the backfield. That was number 28 for the Panthers, Dawson Spencer, who forced a fumble earlier tonight.
Yeah, Dawson did a good job not letting that tackle get to the outside of him. He flowed down the line as the ball went outside and kept contained and was able to keep from letting a big gain happen there.
Yeah, that was the same play that they ran
to the other side.
To the other side, yeah, and they were prepared this time. Looks like Batesville's going to send out 2 wide receivers to the left side of the field. It's going to be a shotgun. Stadium's getting loud. They're going to motion to the left.
Watch for this counter this
Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to roll out to the right side. Nobody in the flats again. And Batesville's going to get the first down.
We've got to figure something out right there. That's the third time I've seen that the flat was wide open, nobody there.
Just nobody, yeah.
I don't know if we're missing an assignment. I don't know what's going on there, but it's open, and it can't be.
And Batesville's going to get a new set of downs starting at the 40-yard line.
You hate to give up a big play when your defense is playing so well. You know, a couple of good stops for short yardage. That big play just kind of takes your breath out of you. We really need to stop right here.
Yeah, Matt, absolutely. Two receivers split out to the right. Quarterback's they're gonna run the counter to the left side, but the running back's gonna go nowhere. He'll lose about. I thought they might give him -3 or -4, but they'll just do -1.
About a yard there, yeah.
Yeah, gonna bring up 2nd and 11.
Good job up front by the defense. They ran that little counter there, and we were there to make the play. You know, they're having more success on the outside. I'm a little shocked that that they're not continuing to do that. You know, even their counter has been more effective on the outside than it has been running it up the middle.
Yeah, Matt. Absolutely. So Batesville's going to come out. It's going to be Eli Livingston still under center. They're going to have two receivers split out to the right side. They're going to motion that way. It's going to be a play-action pass to the flat again. No one is there for another play, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds short of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and maybe 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a short 3rd down play here. Good that we were able to close in and keep from getting the first down. Well, I say that. I think they're going to move the chain.
Generous. Our line judge had the ball at the 49, but
yeah,
the middle put it at the 50.
He's the one that should be making that call because it was an out-of-bounds play.
On his side. Oh, well. Someone's got to get the flats,
yeah,
though.
We've got to get
that's
the
the main
covered.
problem. It's not the referee giving 1 extra yard.
You're right.
No one's in the flats. So Batesville's going to line up in the shotgun. They're going to have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, but they're going to call a timeout. I think there's a little bit of confusion. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
The budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Talon Newton. Alongside me is Matt McJunkins. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I don't feel like I've said it enough. We really appreciate all of our listeners, all of our sponsors, just everyone that makes this possible.
Yeah, we've had a great reception from people. A lot of people excited about having the opportunity to listen to the game. And we're hoping we're going to turn this one around tonight.
Batesville's in the shotgun formation. It's going to be a rollout to the left side. Quarterback keep. Nick Hewitt's going to meet him at the 44-yard line and bring him out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Let me tell you, Nick did a real good job right there coming up opposite field, closing in on the quarterback and making that play.
Making a great angle.
Yeah, he did take a great angle right there. That could have very easily been a first down. Looks like Jacob's coming back in the game there.
Jacob Mathis will enter. Someone else came in. I couldn't tell who it was, though. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. The Pioneers will throw 2 receivers out to the right, no one to the left. I formation, quick snap, handoff up the gut.
Good play.
And a good tackle in the backfield. Couldn't quite tell who it was.
Who else? Nick Hewitt.
Nick Hewitt. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 for Batesville.
You know, when Jacob went in the game right there, Mathis, Reed came out hobbling a little bit. You know, we're really taxing these guys playing both ways.
They're going to get on the ball quick, and it's going to be a fast QB sneak. And the quarterback broke free? Or was it a fumble?
Man, I don't know. It looked like the line judge was walking out
to spot the ball.
We got a guy down right now. Maybe got a cramp, looks like. Got an official timeout.
Why was he going out to spot the ball and then decided the play was still going? What's that about?
I didn't see it. It was such a pile there. It's a good chance that quarterback just popped it out.
Yeah, I guess so. When a Batesville player picked it up, took it to about the 21-yard line. But it looks like we're going to have a Panther down, and I think this is just a cramp in the calf. Those are the worst.
Well, these guys are playing a lot of plays. A lot of guys playing on both sides of the ball tonight. We're a little short manned, and so, fatigue setting in. But they're still playing tough. They're certainly not rolling over.
We have 5:19 left here in the third quarter. Let's take a real quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us here as we are in beautiful Greenbrier, Arkansas. Starting to feel real good outside. Super cold in the booth. But we cannot complain. I would much rather it be freezing cold than extremely hot, right, Matt?
Yeah, certainly in the early September. Looked like that was big number 78, Josh Robinson, cramped up a little bit. He's walking on the sideline now, so maybe he'll get that worked out and be back on the field soon.
Batesville comes out. Two receivers split out to the right, quarterback under center. It's an I formation. It's going to be a fullback give, and he won't pick up but maybe 3 yards.
That was a great job by number 62 there, Dustin Hall, playing from the left. Or no, he's playing nose guard. He did a good job of getting in there and making the tackle.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for the Pioneers. They've showed a lot more of the shotgun formation, and it's been successful for them here, and I don't like that.
Well, they do. They run their system well. They've got a lot of different plays they run out of it.
It's going to be a play action. Quarterback's rolling out to the right. It's caught by the receiver. He's going to be dragged down at about the 10-yard line. That's going to be more than enough for a first down. It's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think what we're seeing right now with number 12, was it Eli?
Eli Livingston.
Eli Livingston, he's a touted quarterback. He's an all-conference coming back. He does a good job play faking on the play action, putting the ball behind his back, hiding it, and rolling out and making a good pass.
Quick I formation. Number 19 is going to take it up the gut. He stays on his feet. No one's going to bring him down until he gets back to almost the original line of scrimmage. But they're going to mark him down, I think, at the 7. I think that's awfully generous. I thought he saw running backwards a little bit.
Yeah, he had a little forward progress there. He actually had more and then came back. And the official and the line judge moved back a little bit.
They'll give it to him on the 8. We have 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's 28-7 in favor of the Batesville Pioneers. And they're going to be in a tight bunch. That's 31 in the backfield. Huge tackle by Tanner Collins. Shed his block and got underneath the legs of number 31, Ethan Rigel.
Yeah, Tanner did an excellent job right there. He had a block on him, and like you said, he shed it right as the running back, that big 31, who is not easy to tackle.
No.
He was able to shed it and stay outside and contain him and get his arms around him and take him to the ground. That was about a 3 or 4 yard loss there.
It's going to bring up now 3rd and goal for Batesville on the 10-yard line. This is where Greenbrier's defense has had just a little bit of an aching point is on these 3rd down plays.
Yeah. This quarterback's done a real good job of rolling out and finding an open man.
It's going to be a tie formation in the backfield. He's going to roll out to the right. It's going to be a quick dump, and it's going to be dropped by the receiver. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yes, it is. That was Cody Kennan, number 26, coming through there, putting pressure. Had to get rid of it a little quicker than he probably wanted to. The receiver should have still caught the ball, but, we had a little break go our way this time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just too bad no one was right behind him to pick the ball off while it was up in the air.
I think they're going to try a little field goal here, but their kicker has done. He looks a lot like Cody kicking extra points. Gets the ball high.
Yeah,
and deep,
just
deep.
a good spin on it. Yeah,
gets it high and deep across the goalpost. So
Greenbrier will be prepared for a fake, and it's going to be up.
It looks good,
and it's good. That's going to be 31-7 in favor of the Batesville Pioneers.
And that's a weapon. If you've got a kid that field goal was good for another 20-plus yards.
Yeah.
That's a weapon. We've got one too. But, you get in the situation, you're up 3 scores. You don't have to punch it in the end zone if you can get an easy 3.
Yeah. But
great job by the defense to not give up the touchdown there. Batesville did a good job driving. We like you said, we held them to several 3rd downs. And the quarterback – made a lot of good plays, finding open receivers on 3rd and long, and we've got to figure that out. Maybe get a little more pressure on him, get somebody in the flat.
Yeah,
just stop those. We talked about in the pregame eliminating the big plays. Those aren't huge plays as far as yardage goes, but they're extremely huge plays when you're talking 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, and you give up a 1st down.
Yeah, and those hurt too. Like a defense, that's kind of it's like a low blow. You know?
It is.
It's like kind of like a gut punch.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know if demeaning's the word, but it gets on you.
It stings. Another little pooch kick, and Tanner Collins is going to pick it up, and he's going to run, try and find himself a hole, and he'll get out to about the 39.
I tell you, Tanner doesn't want to fall on it. Tanner wants to pick it up and go, and he's done a good job of having good hands. Not fumbling, not bobbling, picking those balls up off the ground and picking up yardage. That's the 2nd time we've seen him do that tonight.
I don't blame him. I mean, he can just tuck it tight and just drop his head, and he'll pick up. He'll pick you up 5 yards.
Well, we saw last drive while he was on defense. He's a physical player. He took on that big offensive lineman, got rid of him, made the big play on 31, the big back. We've seen him a couple times tonight. Take that ball, bust through, and pick up extra yardage. Just a physical football player.
We're going to have a pistol formation here for the Panthers. Noah Hogan's still back at quarterback. Noah Hogan's going to keep it. And he's going to get sacked way back in the backfield. It looked like we just missed a block, Matt, and there was someone in the backfield. I think that was supposed to be a handoff.
Yeah, I think it was a zone read probably, maybe a little bit of a delay run. But they brought the house, and just Noah just didn't have any time. He did a good job not to fumble the handoff and even got away from the first defender.
And that's number 77 that just entered the game. That is Jackson Spears, Carl's son, who is a junior. He's going to go into the O-line.
Oh, that's wide open.
Jacob Mathis wide open across the middle. He's going to go to the 40-yard line. He's on his feet. He's still going. He's on the 20. He gets tackled about the 18-yard line. Great play there from the Panthers. Huge gain by Jacob Mathis.
That was an excellent play call right there. We were just talking about how they just brought the house right there.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to beat us up front because they're bigger than us. Well, that just left that wide open across the middle.
And we're going to go twins to the left with a little bit of a sniffer back. It's going to be a quick snap. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. I think that's Trey Havens.
Yeah, that was Trey.
And he'll pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Did you see how Jacob accelerated after he caught the ball? Great job catching that ball in stride and just really getting through.
Yeah, that was. We talked last week about how he caught it behind him. And to see his progress over a week in that is just great. And you see how many more yards he gets, too.
Sure. Of course, also good throw by Noah.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback, motion to the left side. Noah's looking to the left, trying to find a man. He's going to throw it up in the air. That's going to be Jacob Mathis on the catch. He's going to get to the 2-yard line.
Great catch by Jacob.
That's another first down for the Panthers. And Jacob gets in someone's face.
Yeah, we hold your water right there. It's hard. It's hard when you're playing that well too.
Well, no, Matt. It's hard whenever they step on you in the back of the end zone.
And that's you're right. You're right, because that was Jacob that got stepped on back there.
That's why there was no flag thrown on what Jacob just did, because he was getting walked on top of. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. It's going to be a pistol formation. There's going to be flags on the field.
Let's hope that's against them. Yeah, we're going to get a little more yardage here.
Offsides on the defense. Greenbrier's really pushing the ball now. We just got to go find stops on defense if we can punch the ball in here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're going to punch this in. We've got it 1st and 2. We're going to get. I'm guessing we're going to get Trey to just to man it through there.
We're going to put Jacob Mathis on the left side of the O-line as a sniffer, and Trey Havens is going to power it through, just like you said. He's going to go up to the left side of the hole, and that's a touchdown for Greenbrier. It's going to be 31-13 in favor of the Pioneers.
Yeah, that's another great play call. You know, we've really ran the ball to the right side, and that time, little opposite side there. Good push by the offensive line to open it up there, and Trey, of course, made a great run.
And then a great reception from Jacob Mathis. And then he picked up a ton of yards, and then he makes an even better catch
it was a great
on the next play.
Yeah, the second catch was less yardage, but a better catch.
And a dart that goes to the left, I think, and it's going to be no good. It's going to be 31-13 with 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Cody don't miss many of them, and that one even looked good. I guess he just pushed it a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it looked good too, but I guess he must have pushed it to the left some. So now this is when our defense is going to get really tested. I mean, they've been on the field a lot tonight, Matt, and they're about to be out on the field some more in an even tougher situation. We just scored a touchdown. Batesville wants to control the time of possession to get this game over with while they have the lead, and we want the ball back. We want a quick 3 and out. It's going to be tough because, Batesville, they can get the 3 yards in a pile of dust.
That's right. We're doing a real good job in the second half of I don't want to say controlling the line of scrimmage, but in a way we are. I mean, we're flowing well, and we're stopping them from running the ball most of the time. We've got to figure out how to stop those 3rd and long pass plays.
This is probably an onside kick situation, and it will be, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's tough. I mean, those onside kicks, they're next to impossible these days, man.
They're tough. He kicked it. He got a little too much into it. Didn't have time for the play to develop.
Because you got to get that initial hit, and it bounces up in the air, and that's just so hard to do.
I understand the decision there, certainly. We haven't been stopping them for the full drive. When that happens, when they're able to make a drive, that eats up play clock. We've got just a little over a quarter left, and we're down 18 points. So it makes sense. We can't allow the clock to run. We've got to score too many points too quick.
Batesville's going to line up three receivers to the left. They're going to motion 1 to the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, hands it off to the left. We're going wide left with it, and he's going to be tackled after he picks up a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Batesville.
Yeah, Tanner Collins did a good job right there to step up and make a play. For the most part, second half, we've really shut down their run. Everything they've got as far as, moving the chains has been throwing the ball downfield, particularly on 3rd and long.
Yeah, where you need just 2 more big stops right here and to get the ball back if we really want to get back in this game. But, of course, Batesville's going to run out every single second of clock they can.
Unless there's an incomplete pass here, which I don't see them throwing the ball right now. This is probably going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
They're going to motion a guy to the right side, I formation. Quarterback takes a snap. It's a quick pitch, and that's number 31. Ethan Ridgedale. He will not get anywhere, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 and the end of the quarter.
Again, number 62, Dustin Hall, did a great job getting through there from the nose guard position and stopping basically right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. You want to take a break here?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
We're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. I think Matt might have an update on a score in the conference.
Yeah, I think I think Valonia is playing Green County Tech. They're winning. They're down 27-26 with about 12 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
And we're starting the 4th quarter now. Batesville's going to bring in a man in motion to the left side. That's Livingston under quarterback. He's going to keep it. He's going to look to throw it deep over the middle. It is picked off by the Greenbrier Panthers. That's Jeremy Hardcastle. He's got plenty of room running to the left side. He's at the 50-yard line. He's going to keep running. He's going to pass the 45. He goes to the 40, and he gets dragged down about the 38-yard line. That's a first down for your Greenbrier Panthers, Matt.
That was a great play by the defense. We had plenty of guys in the secondary. Great man. It looked like man coverage there, and that was not a good throw. I mean, it was not a good decision to throw it because I'm telling you, Hardcastle stepped up there, picked it off, and had plenty of room to swap the side of the field there.
Matt, you literally just said, I could not imagine them throwing the football in this situation while they're up 31-13.
You know,
it is. I'm not going to complain about it one bit, but.
No, but, you know, they've had a lot of success on 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Throwing the ball. They want to keep the chains moving. We got a good break right there, made a great play on defense, and now we got a chance to move the score a little closer.
And our quarterback, that's Noah Hogan, is going to come out. He's going to look for a receiver deep. He's going to launch it up high.
Oh, that's got to be a flag. That's got to be a flag.
Oh, man. Nobody anywhere is going to throw a flag on it.
Whew, nobody's happy about that either. Coaches are mad. Fans are throwing a fit.
I thought there was a little shove there.
Oh, man. He was pushing him out. He couldn't get to the ball.
That's okay. There's still 11 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter for the Greenbrier Panthers. We're down 31-13. Looking for the play call. Plenty of time left to get the play off right here. It looks like we're going to put twins on the left side and Jacob Mathis in the sniffer back position. Noah Hogan's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off, but immediately tackled by number 31, Ethan Ridgedale, who has he not been hurt like 3 times tonight?
Well, he's played a lot. You know, he comes in and runs the ball, played at a time pretty regularly, being in our backfield a lot on defense. The only problem with, well, no, I don't want to say that. I was going to say the only problem with throwing on 1st down, if you don't come up with a big play on 2nd down, you're 3rd and long. But, hey, anytime you get a turnover, go deep. I say that every time. We're
going to go quads right. They're going to man up on the left side like they did earlier. Noah Hogan's going to stay on his feet after taking a big lick. He's going to throw it up to Jacob Mathis, who's wide open, and he's going to get to the 5-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Greenbrier Panthers. Noah Hogan took a big lick up front.
He did. That kid thought he just had Noah taken to the ground because he hit him so hard, but Noah just stayed up, popped up, got out right a little bit, made a great throw to a wide open.
And they're going to hurry it up. Same formation. Trey Havens lined up at running back. Noah Hogan at quarterback. Noah takes the snap, hands it off up the gut. Trey Havens is going to get tackled after about maybe a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, he didn't get much there. We got to play fast here. If we're going to stay in this game, we've got to keep moving the ball, keep the clock from getting us.
10 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It's 31-13. Greenbrier's got the ball on the 5-yard line. Hopefully we can go and punch it in real quick. The pass has been working a lot for us tonight.
Well, you don't have much room to throw the ball when you're on the goal line, but with the clock running the way it is, we really can't afford to run the ball 3 or 4 times.
Noah Hogan takes the snap. Jacob Mathis is wide open, but he's going to block for Noah Hogan, and Noah Hogan's going to try and take it into the end zone, but he gets stopped down at the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Panthers.
Yeah, there was nothing there. I mean, we could have got the ball to Jacob, but I mean, he wouldn't have had time to do anything once he got it. I think it was a good decision by Noah just to take it.
I agree, and have Jacob lead block because it's also hard for a right-handed quarterback to throw it across his body while he's running.
Well, and also Jacob would have had to catch the ball coming from behind him.
Yeah. Noah Hogan lined up at quarterback, takes a snap. It's going to go right up the gut to Nick Hewitt. That's a touchdown for the Greenbrier Panthers with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left here to play in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 31-19.
And a flag's out. It's going to be a flag after the play, so the touchdown should count. Hopefully it's against them.
We're going to go for 2.
If it's against them, I can see why we would go for 2 because that's going to put us close. We got to make up for that missed extra point anyway.
We're going to be real close to the goal line. If that's against them, they could give us that half the distance to the goal line, or they put it onto the kick. I can't remember.
I think it's probably Yep, that's unsportsmanlike conduct against them.
And they're going to take it on the kick.
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying there, is they're going to take it on the kick.
So Greenbrier's lined up to go for 2 here. Noah Hogan at quarterback, Nick Hewitt at running back. Motion to the left side. Noah Hogan takes the snap, looking for a man in the end zone.
Oh, Carter almost had it. It was tipped by number 3 there, and Carter still almost pulled it in. Doesn't kill us. Hey, it doesn't kill us. It was an opportunity to pick up an extra point there. But, we were down 18. It's a 3-score game. We're down to a 2-score game now. We're down 12 points. Hey, we've still got 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. We've got to make a stop on defense, though. We cannot let them get a drive and run the clock out. That's what they want to do. They're going to run it twice. If they don't get the 3 or 4, they've been getting basically 2 or 3 yards every first down on the first 2 plays, and then they've been able to pull out that 3rd and long pass. Except this last time we were able to make a play on defense. That's what we have to have if we're going to stay in this game. Yeah,
absolutely, Matt. So Greenbrier will line up on the opposite 45-yard line to kick it, which is really the best field position that you could probably ever ask for on a kick whenever you're down by 12.
I don't know that I've ever seen somebody kick off from the opposite side of the field.
Really? I've seen it a lot in high school because
I mean it makes sense, 15 yards, for a penalty, personal foul. I tell you what, Jacob Mathis is having a night tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
And not without giving credit to the guy that's getting him the ball.
Yeah, Noah Hogan, yeah. Cody Powell's going to line it up for an onside kick. It's going to be a more traditional one that's not as quick. We'll see if the Panthers can get it. It's a good bounce, but it's caught by Batesville. It goes straight to a Batesville player. They'll get it on about the 32-yard line.
You're in a position right now where you're trying to get the ball back. We've got it on their side of the field already kicking off. So, why not kick an onside kick right there? They've got the ball on the 34-yard line. So, a decent run off of a kickoff, they're going to be there anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. So, a good field position. Honestly, I mean, we think we kick it from the 40 usually, and that went from this 45. I mean, that went 11, 12, that went 12 yards. So, really, they would be set up on the 50-yard line right now.
Yeah, it's not very often you kick an
there.
onside kicking and you're at the 33-yard line.
So it looks like Batesville's going to line up in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers split out to the right. Motion the running back to the left. Maybe a QB sneak here. It's going to be a QB sneak to the right side. Greenbrier's going to load the box and clog him up. He's going to get a generous 2 yards. And flags go a-flying.
Nick did a good job getting in there and making that play. Another flag. It's going to be a personal foul. Hopefully it's on them.
Hopefully, but I think we might have been the retaliator there. We might have been the second shove, and it's always the second. It's never the first one.
It's the one. It's the guy that retaliates is going to get it.
So frustrating, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Defense. Wow. Yep, I told you it's the guy that pushes the second time. And it was a shove, too. That's the most frustrating part is it's just a shove. It's not like he threw a punch or anything.
Yeah, they're getting a little chippy, but I think both sides are getting a little tired of the other.
I don't blame them, yeah. 9:32 left here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line for Batesville. They're going to be set up on the other side of the field now. They're going to line up in the I formation. 2 receivers split out to the right side. Greenbrier is going to load up the box a little bit.
We're letting that clock run.
They're going to let every single second that they can milk out of it be milked. Motion to the right. Handoff to the right side. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by J.P. Engelkiss.
Yeah, Engelkiss did a good job right there getting over there. You know, who was it that flew through there? I didn't see who it was. You know, it was in the backfield, and the guy just made a good play, good kind of a counter, and then the rest of the linebacking crew kind of met him there and stopped him for a yard.
Man, what's so tough is, like, they can milk off half a minute to 45 seconds every single down.
That's right.
Like, that's a lot of time.
And that's why you know the first downs are so big right now. You know, we've done a good job of stopping them in the run and then giving up that third down pass.
They're going to split 2 receivers to the right side, I formation. 7 in the box for the Panthers. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. Greenbrier is going to stop him before he can get to the first down, but not before he can get about 7 yards.
That was JP again making a good play up the middle. A good run by Batesville there, but JP made a good play to keep the gain of minimum there. I think they picked up about 4 yards.
And this is the big third down that we're talking about, and this is a run for them. This is 3rd and 4 for Batesville.
Yeah, I don't know that, you know, they've got the ball on our side of the field now, so they may feel like they can run it twice.
Yeah.
If they don't get the first down. I wouldn't throw the ball here. They might. They've had a lot of success throwing the ball, but I would do anything to not stop the clock.
I formation. It's going to be a handoff up the gut again, and I think he's going to get stuffed before the first down, but it's going to be really close.
It's going to be real close. I think it is going to be a 4th down and maybe, you know, a little less than a yard. I think it's going to be a little short.
They're going to bring in the heavy set, and they're probably going to go.
Run his quarterback set.
They're going to go with the quarterbacks. I couldn't imagine them not going with the quarterback.
I mean, it's worked for them all night.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got size up front.
Go put 50 in the box, and they're going to get it easy. They'll pick up about 5 or 6 yards, and they'll be able to milk another 2 minutes off the clock.
You know, they're big. They're physical. That's just what they should be doing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's to their advantage that they get up there so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to practice that a lot because they're in the huddle. They're like, all right, guys, how y'all doing? Oh, let's go. And then boom.
Yeah.
And, like, the ball is snapped.
I tell you what, number 62, Dustin Hall there playing nose guard has done an excellent job. He really has played well tonight.
So, you know, I don't know if we've talked about this enough. We're winning the second half so far.
We are.
I mean, it was just those mistakes in the beginning.
Yeah, mistakes killed us.
Going to go counter to the left side, but that's going to be Tanner Collins is going to meet him there in the backfield. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for Batesville. But, yeah, Matt, I mean, those mistakes early in the game hurt us so badly. Totally different game if we don't fumble the ball in the first play.
That's
and
right.
If those 2 balls that the receivers, it just bounces off them in a really unlucky manner, just go straight in the air.
Right.
Totally different game if that doesn't happen.
Absolutely. I tell you what, you know, as a Greenbrier fan, you've got to be impressed with the way these guys have played the second half, the end of the first half. I mean, they've come back, could have hung their head, could have very easily hung their head and rolled over. They came back to fight, and like you said, we're winning the second half here. A few different breaks, and this game looks different.
You know, Matt, if we come in, if we lead this game with a loss on our record, I don't think morally that we're going to count as a loss because we came in a very tough situation. Multiple players out. Almost our entire D-line is out. Our quarterback is out. I mean, we just had a lot of key components missing from our game plan that we've been practicing all week, and then all of a sudden, hey, guys, we got our D-line and our quarterback is gone. So it's like, well, crud. All right. So who's our backups? Y'all looks like y'all are playing tomorrow type of thing. And so, I mean, it was just a tough situation to step into, and we just had those really hurtful mistakes. I mean, 3 offensive plays, 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
And
well,
so,
in a 5A school, you don't see a lot of kids playing both ways typically. And, tonight we've got a lot of kids playing both ways. And they're playing good football second half here.
We've held them to 3 points.
Right.
I mean, you just at the beginning of the game, it just shows how important every single play is. So there's going to be a lot of movement in the backfield for Batesville. They're going to send about 18 million people in motion in different ways, and it's going to be a handoff to the left side, and we're going to miss the tackle on him. He's going to stay on his feet, and he's still pushing. And he's going to push forward and get the first down. Batesville will get to reset on first down from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, we almost had him in the backfield, and it wasn't a bad defensive play. He defender that dove and got his arms around him, but that 31's a big kid, and he was just able to step through it. We're going to give number 62, Dustin Hall, a break here. He's been out there quite a bit in the second half. Looks like number 56, Caleb Holmes, is going to step in there at nose guard. We need a turnover.
Yeah, we need a turnover bad, Matt. That's about the only thing that can switch this around. I think there's going to be a timeout called maybe.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We're glad you're joining us here on this night in Greenbrier, Arkansas. It's 31-19 in favor of Batesville. We came out and we talked about it just a minute ago. It was a tough start to the game, and that really hurt us the rest of the way because here in the second half, I mean, we've scored 12. We've won 12-3, but we're not winning because we gave up so much in the first. And it's going to be a play action. They're going to throw the football, but he's going to quarterback keep, and he's got more than enough room. He's going to slide down at the 10-yard line.
That was a heads-up play by him. We got another flag on the play. I think he just dropped his flag. He waved it off. Yeah, I think he just dropped his flag. That was a heads-up play by the quarterback right there. It would have been easy for him to want to try to score right there.
Yeah.
But heads-up play to get the first down and then slide and get that play clock to run.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to go and score. It's so much smarter just to let the clock run. As it's going to run after they got a first down, which it shouldn't, but I guess that's a different story for a different time. It's going to be running back straight up the gut. Greenbrier will stop them after a carry of about 1 yard.
Yeah, Caleb Holmes stepping up there from nose guard and made a big play. We've had a lot of good plays from our nose guard position tonight.
Tough senior night too. I understand why we did it so early. It makes sense. I agree with it. But it stinks to have to do a senior night so early in the season whenever you're still trying to figure things out.
Yeah, you're right, Talon. It's a little different than what we're used to, accustomed to, but I'm glad that the seniors were able to get recognized. And, we know that regardless of what happens the rest of the year, that we were able to get that in. I think we're going to have get to finish the season, though.
I think we're going to have a good finish to the season, too. I think we just have a really great team.
Good play.
And that was number 19, Taylor Daughtry, on the carry again. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, but not just too many before he's brought down. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Jeremy Hardcastle did a great job getting outside and breaking down, not overrunning the running back. The running back tried to juke and cut back in, but Jeremy did a good job just holding his ground, wrapping him up, and bringing him down. It's going to bring up, is it 3rd down?
Third and goal from about that 7-yard line.
We get a stop here, score quick.
Batesville's going to line up in the I formation again. Motion to the right side. It's going to be a handoff to that right side. And we're going to bring him down at about the 6-yard line.
Trey Havens made an excellent tackle right there and keep the guy from getting outside of him. Basically, I think no gain, maybe a yard to the 5. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd imagine they'd go for it.
It's 12. We're up 12. They could kick a field goal and go up 15. I think at this point, the clock's probably they can't do anything to keep the clock running. If
I would kick the field. Well, you could still score 15 in 2 possessions.
You can.
So might as well go for the touchdown. And then if you don't make it, pin them back there. They're going to line up quick, motion to the right side, bring everyone into the box. It's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
It's ours either way.
Greenbrier's going to get the ball. But we're going to start at the 5-yard line with 2 minutes to go. We're going to have to score quick and then get the ball back and score quick again.
I don't know how they're going to come out defensively. I would imagine they're going to play like a real safe, prevent-type defense. But if they have any aggressiveness at all, I'd sure like to see go across the middle again like we saw that little dump to Jacob earlier.
And, Matt, we've thrown across the middle a handful of times so far.
Yeah.
We've had success across the middle of the field. I don't know if it's just like a cover 2 that they play.
Well, it's because they're loading so many in the box. They're trying to get to the quarterback. They probably know that it's hasn't been the starter, and they probably want to try to get pressure on him. Plus the fact that they're big and physical, and they can. But boy, he's done a great job handling that tonight.
Noah Hogan back at quarterback, checking out the defense, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. That's going to be Trey Havens. He's going to keep running, but the ball's going to go out of bounds.
That stops the clock too.
And he loses it. It'll stop the clock. Ooh, wow.
We got a little break right there.
Well, yeah, we caught a break, that's for sure. We're going to have the ball on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Now we have room to work.
We have room to work, and they've got to protect the run now because they know we're not just going to throw the ball because of the time.
2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Noah Hogan's going to pass it quick over to Jacob Mathis over the middle, and Jacob's going to push 10 guys with him. He's going to keep going out to about the 46-yard line, and they're going to run and hurry up and try and get this. The clock never ran.
The clock's going to stop because we're going to move the chain here, and we're going to have a 1st down.
They never started the clock. I don't know if anyone's going to notice that or not. Yeah, I think they noticed it.
They'll probably take some time off.
Yeah, 5 seconds?
Yeah.
There it is. Please change the clock to 1:57.
That was that play I was just talking about with catching Jacob over the middle. Pretty good play call to run the ball on 1st down. You think because of the time we can't afford to do that.
They're going to throw it deep, yeah.
But, they weren't expecting the run. We popped it outside, probably planning on running out of bounds, but we lost the ball. It got out of bounds. And then, like you said, they had to respect the run. And so
they're going to call it an 8-second play. Ouch. They're going to move it down to 1:53 for the Panthers. The first down will stop. Will actually keep the clock running. Okay. It's going to be a quick pass out to the left side. Target was number 3, Keaton Whitley. It was just right in front of him. .143 left here in the fourth quarter.
I like that play call. Get the ball over the middle. Incomplete pass stops the clock. We needed to stop the clock anyway.
We have trips left. Noah Hogan back at quarterback. Takes the snap. Looking to his left side. He's going to scramble around, but he's going to fall to the ground.
Yeah, he tried to get back up because he barely got put down, but he didn't have any time to do anything right there. Boy, Noah's playing with a lot of heart. He's trying. He is.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a minute 20 left. The clock is rolling, 19-31. It's the fourth quarter for the Panthers.
We got to get the ball downfield here.
We're going to go trips left on third and about 14, 15 yards. Empty field, empty backfield. Noah Hogan takes a snap. Plenty of time to throw the ball. He's going to throw it deep. And it's going to be caught. There's a flag in the backfield. I think that's Thatcher Strack that caught the ball, number 21. Yeah, Thatcher Strack.
Great catch by Thatcher.
I think there's a holding call. It's going to be brought back. That hurts.
Oh, it does hurt. Great catch by Thacker Stratch. Got some separation from the receiver. Was able to bring the ball in and pick up a huge gain that's going to get the Cub back.
I thought Thatcher may have pushed off on them.
He did. Like I said, he got some separation. But, both players are running.
Yeah.
It wasn't a situation where they're both turned around, stopping to go up for the ball, and he pushes off. I mean, they're both running downfield. He was just able to get extension a little bit with his arm to get some room. Most of the time, that's not going to get called, and it shouldn't be.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 24 for the Panthers. They're lined up in the same formation. Noah Hogan takes the snap. Plenty of time. His pocket is starting to collapse. He's trying to get away, and he's going to get brought down way in the backfield. And they're going to push him, so no flag. That's cool. Didn't want one anyway.
He tried. He almost got loose there, and they were able to kind of hold him until he didn't have any choice but to go down.
It's
got a pretty long play right here.
It's going to be 4th and about 40. Yeah, 4th and 27 is not right. It's 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 4th and very long. We're going to go quads to the left side.
It's about 41, I think.
Batesville's going to play deep. Send 4. Noah Hogan's going to pitch it.
Good. That way by
That's going to Reed Nixon. He's going to stay on his feet, but he's going to end up getting tackled about the 30-yard line. And Batesville will take over with 2 seconds. They'll let the clock run out, and that's going to be the game.
That's going to be the game. Great job, way to fight. I'm going to tell you, if I'm the Greenbrier Panthers right now, I have nothing to hang my head about. Yes, we have a lot to talk about as a coaching staff as far as to the players about mistakes.
Yeah.
Yet
we shot ourselves in the foot way too many times tonight.
We did, and you got to – I don't want to say expect mistakes when you've got a lot of players that aren't normally starting playing, but it happens.
Yeah.
And so, I tell you what I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing this matchup again, 2nd or 3rd round of the playoffs, because I'm going to tell you right now, the team we saw play the second half right here can beat this Batesville team.
Oh, absolutely.
And nothing against Batesville. They came tonight, and they did what they were supposed to do. They came, they played tough. They won the football game. They're a good football team. I promise you one thing, over there in the Eastern 5A East Conference, they're going to make a show, and they're picked, I think, 2nd. Wouldn't surprise me if they win it.
Yeah, tough loss here in Greenbrier tonight. Greenbrier loses 31-19 to the visiting Batesville Pioneers. And, I mean, as tough as it was, there was a lot learned. And I love the fact that we know we can rely on this second string. You know, they made mistakes in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot. But those mistakes, those are those things that you do one time, and you're like, I'm not ever going to let that happen again.
Well, there are a lot of positive things we can take from
you can
tonight.
build on.
Right. Well, you think about, okay, we had a lot of players out. We wanted to play. This is going to be a big game. We wanted to play and win it. But as far as the season for our guys, there's not a better time to have some guys out than early in the season before conference starts.
Yeah.
We're going to get these guys back in a couple of weeks when we go into our first conference game. This loss doesn't hurt us.
Yeah.
You know, as far as playoff picture,
it builds us.
You know,
you
want to win every time you come out, but this isn't going to hurt us as far as the playoff picture. These guys have nothing to hang their head about. They came out and they were flat and they made mistakes. We got down early. Most teams, or at least a lot of teams, would have folded it up and went to the house with a 50-point loss.
Yeah.
These guys bowed up.
They let 3 points be scored by Batesville
in the second half. We outscored them 12-3 in the second half. Love to see the guys out here saying a prayer before they go in, giving the glory to God for the ability to be here tonight and play football.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight in the post game. We appreciate everybody joining with us tonight. Sorry that we didn't get the win, but we're looking forward to next week when we go down to Arkadelphia to play the Badgers.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. That's going to conclude the night for us here in Greenbrier, and we're just thankful we got the opportunity to play tonight. And we're going to go down to Arkadelphia next week, and hopefully we can put up a dub.
Okay, hey, real quick before we get off, player of the game.
Player of the game tonight, Noah Hogan or Jacob Mathis.
I'd give it to both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, just a great job stepping up. Noah did, especially there in the second half.
Yeah, I would say Noah or Jacob. You know, both of our running backs, as much as they were on the field tonight running the ball and playing defense, they did a tremendous job. But, yeah, I would agree. Noah Hogan or Jacob, I'd say give it to both of them.
And just a few quick stats. Noah Hogan threw 12 for 26 and 204 yards, and then Jacob Mathis had 6 catches for 132 yards.
Wow.
So that's going to conclude it for us here at the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Talon Newton. Alongside me is Matt McJenkins. Y'all have a blessed week, and we'll see y'all next week.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
This Greenbrier Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.